Big up, big up, big up, people, man. It's the big Saturday stream with your boy Sniper, only for a couple hours. But yeah, I thought I'll give you a little something, something. You know what I mean? Come on. You know how it goes. Big up all the people in the building already. Starting. We started, man. We started. Let's get this party started. You know how we start. Let's get that sniper special on.
I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire,
Come
I
on.
got the flame, he's on fire.
Johnny flaming them.
Way too much heat in my cranium. Like a hot boy push up geranium. Make the lava splash like I'm capable.
When the blood clot to some boy.
Shadow, I'm not entertaining them. I got brimstone on fire for raining them. I'm a hot boy from Monday to Sunday. Run up your skin like the sun rays. So my man's gag, one sun gaze. True to see the heat, I'm projected. I'm medium selected. You know the eye has a deeper connection. With the E for my chi is a weapon. I can melt concrete when I'm stepping. Cause I got the fire. I got the fire. I got the flame, the man them are liars, the man are not riders, the man them are strange, I'm trying to live righteous, but not like Mike, cause he we're nothing the same, do not run with vipers, the weapon is snipers, quick to put one in your brain, we real ill, revolutionary, but still deal, red pill, chill, will kill, if I shoot it won't be no nil-nil, we real ill, red pill, chill, will kill, if I shoot it won't be no nil-nil, I get 2 for 1 like a meal deal, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire.
There is not much they can say. We come with fire and rain, the essence of blessings and pain. Tsunami all over parade. We turn up and burn up brigades. Make you don't get in my way. Akibulanians up in the place. We do not play. We go what never expires. I got the fire, now who wants a flame? Huh? More time, I'm on my own wave. Scrap the book, I'm on my own page. White sparks, no cold gate. I got them fire bars and that's cold flames. Now why would I lie? Look, I come with heavenly vibes. If ever you try, disrespect what's on the line, more than your ego will pride. Highly explosive. This shit will damage you. Ether is flammable. Highly corrosive. Don't make me get animal. Move how a savage do. Why'd you provoke it? The flow kicking like kangaroo. Head up and cabbage you. Rip and unravel you. Fire and brimstone should avidly roll.
I got the fire. I got the fire. I got the flame. I got the fire. I got the fire. I got the flame. I got the fire. I got the fire. I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame.
Fire in my soul, fire in my Ross Club belly. Anytime I rhyme is Shelly, you wanna get scolded. Fire for a chicken snitch dog, you know the cold man grow with. Young killies keep a mask and glove, 2 bells in a snuff, they don't do more than COVID. And it's food for the dogs that they lost, ain't nothing ever done for showbiz. I talk to the real, don't care if the fake ones listen. I think fire on ganja, more fire on Babylon system. Free Brody in prison. Free the Brodies that think that they free, but they change to social addiction. Can't let go the phone, come like their whole soul is missing.
I got the fire,
I got the flame. The flow is insane. I drink till I'm drunk, then throw up on flames. Really don't play games. I don't know what them man thought. When I rhyme, I'm the human torch. I see a rhythm get torched. Who wanna see a rhythm get burned down? When we land this lit, there's no sundown. Sweet on one swing a bum round. Make hood stand up and not calm down. Score pointing pussy like touchdown. I got the fire. I set shit ablaze. This fire can't tame. Tryna lock it in cage. It's like war in the sun. So I'm gonna get blue.
I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire, I got the flame, I got the fire, I got the fire.
Come on. We got my like Issa in the building. Ari. My like Bibi Nana. Yeah, come on, man. We got all the people. Randy. Pause. Can't even say your name without saying pause or anything. I don't know. Ace Montana in the building. Come on. We got family. Money T. You get me? Don't know. We got the family. Radar in the building. Come on.
I've been away for a minute, now I'm back. I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. Fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is. Where they at?
Someone give me credit, I had manners when I ate it. My bangers are the realest, so your gang of fucking relics. I'm a savage, someone panic, clown just vanished, he just jet it. He can keep the records, we can leap and keep the checkers. Capiche, we be the killers on the street like sneakers stepping. We lead the league, you repping. That's me for me, we legend. We breathe for beef, we squeeze the eat to G's, we fought by stepping. You phony, don't forget it. The chromies on the dress, I think I'm Tony, not Montana, man soprano, take your cargo. I play Simon Cowell, I run your ex, you Gary Barlow. Papa power bread like Arlo, Dream I bought a new Gallardo. Loving my Bagrado, Lotto, I could take them all off. J-Lo, Beyonce, no A-Lo, just come spray. Block, I put a ring on it, married to the gunplay. Twisted man, I'm a pitch tonight. Pure for granny, getting left behind, we moving. You statues, we trooping, you lads full.
Where I'm from, we don't mix business with benevolence. Never. We mash works, we lay low and clean the evidence. They don't even mention them niggas, they ain't relevant. I'm light years ahead and I ain't even in my element. Me and my brothers weigh up food and do the measurements. And we ain't stopping till we're balling like the president. Trying to be flyer than a pelican. Looking for betterment in a better residence. Right now I'm in spring ill. Spit sick like I've been ill. Allah forgive me, I sin still, but I praise a lot on my wings still. Kept calling my arse cheeks. Officers walking past me. Touchdown last week, what I got up to, dog, don't ask me. Drama rule in my city, but I guess that's just where I came from. These avenues are so gritty, but I guess we all sing the same song. Still can't believe that the Wayne's gone. Still can't believe what Big Shane's on. So act up on these streets and don't leave half of your face
I've been away for a minute, now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. On this fresh new artist, brand new swag.
I like getting in the building.
If
Come
there
on.
is, where they at? I've been away for a minute, now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. On this fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is. Where they at?
When I'm spitting on them tracks, all my raps got an elegant feel. Most these niggas straight fish, and they're trapped in the Pelican's grill. I be constantly on the move, carried like to get a man killed. I'm a star, like the logo up on Captain America's shield. Ill enough to break into a pharmacy. Pardon me, nobody's harming me. Can't you see it's in my artery? Start with me, I finish it. Witness this, a lyricist whose skill is just building this spliff insidious. Them idiots can't deal with this like Guinnesses. I'm dark, you get sparked for talking that hard shit. I'm laughing hard at your car, cause you bastards passing the casket. Mars and it's blasting the grass in arms to its partners. I've mastered the art of sending teeth the sharp and shark through my target. Ain't come to lose. If I run into you, you done to do. Leave tons of bruises, cause I don't scratch like the ones and twos. It's fun to prove what fuck, I'd rather my lungs remove. When thunder flew, bet you jump like fire was under you.
Dunga man, call me Trevor man, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
Call me Dunga man, call me Trevor man, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
Feels great to be home, fam, there's nothing like freedom. Got no time for hellos, there be things that I'm needing. I grind all year.
Me and my brothers weigh up food and do the measurements. And we ain't stopping till we're balling like the president. Trying to be flyer than a pelican. Looking for betterment in a better residence. Right now I'm in spring ill. Spit sick like I've been ill. Allah forgive me, I sin still, but I place a lot on my wings still. Kept calling my arse cheeks. Officers walking past me. Touchdown last week, what I got up to, dog, don't ask me.
Jeez.
Drama rule in my city, but I guess that's just where I came from. These avenues are so gritty, but I guess we all sing the same song. Still can't believe that the Wayne's gone, still can't believe what Big Shane's on. So act up on these streets and don't leave half of your face
I've
gone.
been away for a minute, now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. On this fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is. Where they at? I've been away for a minute, now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. On this fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is. Where they at?
When I'm spitting on them tracks, all my raps got an elegant feel. Most these niggas straight fish, and they're trapped in the Pelican's grill. I be constantly on the move, carried like to get a man killed. I'm a star, like the logo up on Captain America's shield. Ill enough to break into a pharmacy. Pardon me, nobody's harming me. Can't you see it's in my artery? Start with me, I finish it. Witness this, a lyricist whose skill is just building this spliff insidious. Them idiots can't deal with this like Guinnesses. I'm dark, you get sparked for talking that hard shit. I'm laughing nothing hard at your car, cause you bastards pass in the casket. Arse and it's blast in the grass and arms still with smartness. I've mastered the art of sending teeth to sharp, a shark through my target. Ain't come to lose. If I run into you, you done to doom. Leave tons of bruises, cause I don't scratch like the ones and twos. It's fun to prove for a flop, I'd rather my lungs removed. When thunder flew, bet you jumped like fire was under you.
Dunga man, call me Trapper man, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
They call me Dunga man, call me Trapper man, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
Feels great to be home, fam. There's nothing like freedom. Got no time for hellos. There be things that I'm needing. I grind all year round and I hustle all season. I got no time for a party, I'm taking baths on the weekend. Went away for some years, come like nobody cared. Made the game real aggressive and now they wishing they shared. They plead for forgiveness, I ignore all their tears. And when they put in their hand out, I just think of them years. I see him red, I feel to pop like a flare. Bullet wedge in his head, you smell the burn, it's his hair. Now they got the audacity to ask how I'm doing. And they never did jack for me when my life was in ruin.
I've been away for a minute, now I'm back.
Now I met a couple of soldiers,
Had to put them on this track.
on this fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is where they at. I've been away for a minute, now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. On this fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is where they at, where they at.
So time to make it, so we get tight to gauge and lace it, I'm on the strap. Tight legal ways, I love my fan base so hype in the rave. It's red to the cover up the eyes with the shades. I'm five in the blaze line, so much time in the game again, trying to come by for the fame. I'm not trying to come by for that cake, you get me, gift not you're well gonna mixtape set free, cause I'm the one. Gently, I'm starting like a march on the way that I set leads next to me. So the haters say, but ice on the best sea. The word lay push down, technique, feel the force and the spray. Jackson, one of the best, my beats, one of the best in the mids. But I ain't been around for some time, but I'm back. I'm that black cloud up in grime. Yeah, I've been grounded at times, but I'm back proud of the flight as I was before. I went paying to certain times surrounded with guys with envious clouds in the mind. We brothers on the board, like a foot down on the mind. Boom, we get that side, but it's mine. Soon you'll see why crowded with vibe. You won't wanna get right inside, cause after man shake the town with the hype. Shout with lights, leave my face like a similar to what it would look like if I was gone, but in the nigga down with the night. Back to the point, why am I announcing the eye? Hey, having it like, why did he try? Hey, I'm a silly boy, tip this shit, I'm straight up hanging my ass in the dry. Yeah.
Remember, I ain't talking about the watch. Presidential sweeping up niggas like my watch. Bitch full of veneers, so she like to smile a lot. Pagans come around, yes, she likes to finger fuck, so she bust one, then bust two. Stop niggas, I see you. Russian, German, coming twos. Don't forget the China too. Are you saying you best boat? Undertaker, tombstone. But Levy says, don't approach the aftermath. Death row. Got your mama now shedding tears, cause you was gassing with your peers. Now looking like a silly sod. Smoked fried potato cod. Now take me with a pinch of salt. Pepper red, Tabasco sauce. Politics don't discriminate, especially when in that gunplay. For every show there is a rap. For every pussy there is a back. For every snake that you can catch, cremate them, plus the ash, cause every G should wash stash. Every hit get thrown in the trash. Every thread go down mass. Give us back what you once had.
I've been away and they've been asking where the killer's at. Surprise, surprise, now I'm back like Cilla Black. You know what does this, I ain't standing butt kiss. If you're at Watless, I get your touch quick in the flash. Black tee, orange bandana and my kicks clean. My shit don't stink, bitch, I'm a piss clean. They call me GK, I'm in jail on weekdays. I love you wifey, play my mixtape on replay. She got it off eBay on prepaid. The gals in boxes, GK, 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 GK. When I see a gal, I'm like BJ. If you don't know, let me show you what it really is. I'm about making money and gal that wanna eat my jizz. I've been locked down in the system, don't wanna see me live. So I roll with Peter and put it in the wrist.
Watch out. This track is a travesty. I'm banging out these beats while I'm working for Her Majesty. Yeah! I churn them out casually. Atlas is the name, but Atlas Sounds is the bakery. Okay. I've got the vital recipe. I've rounded up the troops to swoop like a pack of Guinness B. There really ain't no stopping them now. So what it's gonna be is a bag of hungry goon bags manning up the industry. You MCs don't want it now. I can smell your fear. I can tell you ain't on it. Where you going now, bro? Why the hell you running? You a gangster on the mixtape. I guess you man were fronting. It's a big man thing now. So tell me what the deal is. Many men can spit bars, but their flows are not appealing. I am sending out a message cause the game it needs a cleaning. I've now been relegated, so I'm bringing a new team. I've been away for a minute. Now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers, had to put them on this track. On this fresh new artist, brand new swag. There ain't no competition if there is where they at. I've been away for a minute, now I'm back. Now I met a couple of soldiers.
You know, little broski, that's a decade ago, man. Fuck's sake. I think it's a decade. I think so. Let's go. You know we do.
You don't know.
Big
Yeah,
up
I
to the
touch on
millennium.
red pill trail.
What?
Venom and carnage.
That's right.
SMFY, dirty woke.
Come on.
You know what fucking time it is? Alliance of Defiance. 2000 or something. Let's do this.
Doggies, venom and carnage. I'ma show them the fire a man's armed with. I must have done about 20,000 24s. Eyes bleeding, dog. I done caught a body for some sleep. This lifestyle's fun, but it's dumb. Bagging all night till I lost feeling in my bum. Of course, this money's filthy. Hard to keep a clean heart when more time you're working with scum.
This is carnage and venom. Something through the side of your car and your denim. For my chargy, I'll get them. One blast, I carve off half of your melon. Scream peace, 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 but doggy, I'll shell them. We ain't about the game. Made a song about whips and chains, but ain't about the slave. I love your baby mouth for knowledge, but it ain't about the brains. Screaming fire upon Babylon, but ain't about the flame.
Anytime I rhyme, it's vomit. Guaranteed product, dog, I put my life on it. Flow sharp, bars cut like a Gillette to the jugular. Punchlines like a slap in the mouth. Pussy pucker up. Don't pass the mic, cause that's a body. Real speech, I'll leave a mess that you can't cover up. I know that everybody thinks they cruddy crud till Keelys run up in your yard while you think it's safe to cuddle up.
Making girls' legs spread faster than Corona. I see a man's aura, disregard his persona. Violate the fam, I put your marge in the coma. Loud the same colour as the arm of an ogre.
Every bar's a sting, it's like a bite from a cobra. Venom and carnage, I'll pull a shell, it's from my bro dog.
Cause it's a massacre. Every time this red bars, I'm like the dude with a chainsaw and leather mark.
Come on.
You don't know. Yeah, I touch on red pill trail. Venom and carnage. SMFY, dirty woke. You know what fucking time it is?
Wake up.
Alliance of Defiance. 2000 or something. Let's
do this, family.
Doggies, venom and carnage. I'ma show them the fire a man's armed with. I must have done about 20,000 24s. Eyes bleeding, dog. I done caught a body for some sleep. This lifestyle's fun, but it's dumb. Bagging all night till I lost feeling in my bum. Of course, this money's filthy. Hard to keep a clean heart when more time you're working with scum.
This is carnage and venom. Something through the side of your car and your denim. For my chargy, I'll get them. One blast, I carve off half of your melon. Scream peace, 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 but doggy, I'll shell them. We ain't about the game. Made a song about whips and chains, but ain't about the slave. I love your baby mouth for knowledge, but it ain't about the brains. And screaming fire upon Babylon, but ain't about the flames.
Venom. Anytime I rhyme, it's vomit. Guaranteed product, dog, I put my life on it. Flow sharp, bars cut like a Gillette to the jugular. Punchlines like a slap in the mouth, pussy pucker up. Don't pass the mic, cause that's a body. Real speech, I'll leave a mess that you can't cover up. I know that everybody thinks they cruddy crud till Keelys run up in your yard while you think it's safe to cuddle up.
Making girls' legs spread faster than Corona. I see a man's aura, disregard his persona. Violate the fam, I put your marge in the coma. Loud the same colour as the arm of an ogre.
Every bar's a sting, it's like a bite from a cobra. Venom and carnage, I'll pull a shell, it's from my bro dog.
Cause it's a massacre. Every time this red bars, I'm like the dude with a chainsaw and leather mask. They wanna know where I'm from, but they never ask.
I'm from where it's forever green, but never grass. Man will cut you up and hide your body parts.
Pull and crash into your forehead like a bumper car. I'm so hard I make your shadow scream.
Bomber class.
Hella hot. Anyway, they skid up's getting did up. And they won't even claim it, cause they don't need no big up. Young kiddies live wild, minimal smiles. Still they get about, they got hella street miles.
And I'll be shelling freestyle. Pop up on the up like
what you telling me now?
You say back to the bone, I've forever been down. Red pill tods, we've never been clowns.
Unorthodox, brother, I'm no stencil. DODC, I'm pure truth like a red pill.
Run up in your house like a treadmill. I kick you in your mouth while tods hold your head still.
Come on. The lazy Saturday stream. Yeah, I'd rather be out there in the sun, man. Come on, man. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. You get me?
Yeah.
Big up everyone.
Desperados. Yeah.
What?
Another day, another pain. I'm bullet shower like rain. Nino. Life is a gift, but my life's like a curse. Niggas need to recognize what their life's worth. Walking at their cracked out, looking at the earth. Niggas that I rode with, niggas from my birth. Niggas in the hearse, great side, what the fuck?
Chase. It's too fire.
thugs. Thugs bust them slugs for love from above. 3 doves fly by, everybody cry. Rain from the sky, blood puddles in my veins. I smoke the grains, my pain in the drains. I can't obtain my mans that I've lost. 1 cuz 2 blood's gone like dust. Shit gets worse, no kids left for birth. No hidden diamonds lying underneath the earth. Head of memories, my thugs in the cemeteries. I wanna live easily, I'm trying to rob a couple G's. I'm trying to dodge police, I wanna leave my mum at ease. Stress out on biscuits, show them how the dick fits. Turn around, frisk it, in the match she flicks it. Phone ring, no long, team money decent.
Come on.
Still dirty,
Nothing long.
like my brethren, I've
Got a lot of memories.
Brother locked down,
Of a brother in the cemetery.
Our brother gone mad, 2
Girls
cousins
are doing life.
Who wants to tell me I'm not up for the fight? It nearly maddened me, I thought I couldn't handle. From deep inside, I came back and stayed true.
What?
I pay my taxes, the government claps it. I pay my bills, it leaves me with jack shit. What is the purpose? This life that is worthless.
Hey.
I know for certain it won't stop hurting.
What?
So when I'm sleeping, am I really dreaming? All this bloodshed grief that I'm seeing. All this beef that my brethren's being.
What?
So listen up, cause it's not the right timing. Stick to the writing, it's not about the fighting. No hesitating, there's no half stepping. Sick braids rolling with a big Mac 11. The government's possessing the lethalest weapon. You heard me out, right? Look, Lord, why is it like this? So much evil and it's hard to live righteous. Young and we're black, plus the system don't like us. The brown, the crack, we're black on black, man. The streets is really gully, so you better watch your back. I left home at 16, started moving 16. Lost in between Tottenham and Wood Green. I see niggas rob niggas that they roll with. Young niggas roughing up their elders, cause we turning into soldiers. I'm not a role model, too much weight on my shoulders, too much
Stringing my spliff.
Niggas always wanna take, but they never wanna give. Niggas move like snakes on the ends where I live. And I love them Queen's faces, hustle
Hard to the PM.
97 rude boy,
Catch me Coliseum.
Afro-Caribbean,
What?
London European.
What?
5 out of 10 of my
Niggas is in the pen.
or they're trapped in the system,
Hustling with this gang.
All I need is a pad and a pen, bottle of hen, and a pack of rolling paper with the ounce and the length. And I'm good, right? Skipper,
It's like a blood clot.
Animal farm.
Rats is snitches.
Pigs is the police and the
Dogs
dogs is
is
niggas. Cats is the fiends that bring niggas to figures. Chickens are the hoes, but still pigeons get jealous.
It's an animal farm.
And no matter what you tell us, the monkeys are nuts in jail for minor felons. The gorillas are the killers, you click,
Gorilla.
And then you got the
Eagles and other sorts of birds.
Animal farm. Slugs
is all you deserve.
Snakes is like rats, but they don't chat to police. They chat behind your back and act like everything's sweet. Desperado music make niggas wanna eat, cause it's an animal farm. Robbers in the street, children of the sheep, I could go on all week. Sky, yeah, that nigga, yeah, he think kinda deep. Don Desperados, Wig Splitters Entertainment. Yeah, Jimmy Gerard's, that's a banger. Yep, Formula on the board, definitely. Yep, Desperados, learn something. Nino, Desperado, Simmons, yeah, De Niro, no.
Jeez. Them man got bare tune from back in the day.
Everyday sticky.
Next generation. Come on. SMFY, that's how we going out here, blood. Blue mine. Fuck yours, man.
Everyday sticky, you know how it go, dog, and you know how they stay. Anybody can
go,
go, dog. Anybody can go. Drive the 4-liter 4-wheel drive like a go-kart. I know it's broke, oh no lavish. So point to where the cash is and watch me go and grab it. I'm just trying to keep my feet on the right path. I was trying to keep my hands off that yayo and bike hard. Life's hard, but we knew that. So we organize the works and get to that. Dog could get to it. In the belly of the beast, everybody wanna feed, everybody want a piece, so nobody's getting peace. Ain't no easy choices on this road to riches. None of them. I've seen stress break the realest niggas. Cause life's realer than the pictures, real shit. I've seen kids have grown men scared shitless. They out late like fuck the boogeyman. The only thing they running from is CID and bully vans. So dog, you can't debate with them, cause if you don't relate to them, they ain't hearing what you say to them. Everyday sticky, you know how it go, dog, and you know how they stay. Anybody can go, dog. Drive the 40 or 4-wheel drive like a go-kart. They peter at the pan, them boy don't grow up. They just show up, they are with a ram busy trying to take a man's soul. Fuck life, they want pussy and dog. So they robbing or they tow up anything to dodge these struggles trying to hold us. Anything to dodge these struggles trying to hold us, hold us, hold us. Dodge these struggles trying to hold us.
Come on. Big up the SMFY family. Old man like me is a member, you know. Come on.
I've spent centuries evolving with the world. That's the nature of being the economy. Observing investors choose assets to balance risk and reward, with one element securing portfolios time after time.
Time after time.
Agile and liquid. A proven protector. An ever-evolving enabler of bold decisions.
Throw your gold in
an
the
asset
bin,
more relevant than ever before. Gold, your strategic advantage.
Whatever that means, man. Don't know why it's gone silent. I can't see. Why is it always happen to me? What in the conspiracy is going on here then? Hold on. You're almost there. What the hell? Spinning. StreamYard, you know. StreamYard is doing some bandooly, some weird stuff, man. Fix up StreamYard. What the hell? Sorry. Having technical difficulty. StreamYard is moving mad. Kicking me off my own stream and that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't worry, we're back. I have to take no slackness from StreamYard. They need to fix up that.
Baby, your body banging like a.
Your body banging like a shotgun cartridge.
Matching your varnish, baby, your body banging like a shotgun.
Baby, your body banging like a shotgun cartridge.
Fresh garments, matching your varnish, baby, your body banging like a shotgun cartridge. Walking a party, looking all scarish. I'm trying to introduce you to carnage. Baby, I'm a shark, not a starfish. Your ex-man was too soft, he was garbage. I make your old knee rub off on the carpet. She a ball for the chocolate. The old time me I clotted. Look what you started. Bend up your face like somebody farted. Bad in the bed, I said I'm wicked and I'm heartless. I just wanna boom, boom, shoot up the target. Mercy and nugget, and you not even asked yet. The son of one, I mean I finished my task yet. Mean I done a rum in my class yet. I'ma put that pussy in a casket. Oh shit.
You can catch me in the morning. I ain't ever with a silence, so call me darling. You can catch me in the morning. Come over my place and show me something. I cannot stay, baby. Don't get upset and go crazy. I ain't got no time for no play. Get mine and do what's right, baby.
Baby coolin' said she want that morning wood. Want me set her morning good. Told her get ready to sit up on his hood. She said, yes sir, understood. She don't want a title, she want twerking. Queen it while I pipe it just to show me how she squirted. Dogger, body strong, she don't ramp. Said her body's banging like a shell from a tank. She don't play no games, she know she worth it. She love balling out my name while I'm bedding up her cervix. Wow, everything I give her, she deserve it.
She go wilder than a circus. She want it on the bed, floor, sofa, and the kitchen service. She want it full service. They're not sure if it's loving or murders. All of this before the work shift.
You can catch me in the morning. I ain't ever with a silence, so call me darling. You can catch me in the morning. Come over my place and show me something. I cannot stay, baby. Don't get upset and go crazy. I ain't got no time for no play. Play, get mine and do what's right, baby. You can catch me in the morning. I ain't ever with a silence, so call me darling. You can catch me in the morning. Come over my place and show me something. I cannot stay, baby. Don't get upset and go crazy. I ain't got no time for no play. Play, get mine and do what's right, baby.
Fresh garments, matching your varnish, baby, your body banging like a shotgun. Baby, your body banging like a shotgun cartridge.
At Pants Down Under asks, how do I use Dettol laundry sanitizer? Well, I'll keep it brief. Put 2 capfuls in the fabric softener drawer of your washing machine, and ta-da!
This is your captain, this is your captain, this is
You
your
know.
captain, this is your captain, this is your captain, this is your captain, this is your captain.
You know.
Venom.
Put on my black fist, serve up white bits. But not everyday Reki. Come on. Not everyday Nubian queen. You know. Sometimes slops of Becky. Remember when we couldn't get lecky? Rock. Sometimes books and chess. Show me how sexy your mind is. Sexy. Not everyday body and breasts. Not everyday link the bros. You know. But it's always love when we check in. Sometimes gotta ride clean. Not everyday carry the machine. Not everyday link the wife. You know. Gym jams and something sketty. Not everyday peace and love. Sometimes gotta slap man for something petty. Tell young bro come out the kitchen. Not everyday be so chefy. But I tell them they know already. I came from mash and spaghetti. I'll go get. Give a fuck if they let me. Come on. Bros down for the ride. Every day that thing got paid. Done did my thing, still doing it now. So they gotta respect me. In it wasty, coming home late, all bloody and sweaty. Blood, sweat. Mum sees the vision, but she used to sweat me. Can't be on road without shit to show. Excuse now, Mecky.
It's not every day, but it's sometimes in it. We shot in the rain, pray in the sunshine.
It's not every day, but it's sometimes. These youths to the future pray that they live through the knife and the gun crack.
Not every day dirty, sometimes woke. Not every day calm, sometimes vote. Not every day loud, sometimes smoke. Sometimes nudge, sometimes poke. Sometimes fudge, sometimes coke. Sometimes I kiss her slow while I stroke. Sometimes I grab that bitch by her throat. Not every day club, sometimes home. Doing a flatmate with my chrome. Doing a roommate with my knife. It's not every day that I work with a youth. Sometimes I'm just trying to get mine. It's not every day if you watch my business. Sometimes you should just live your life. For the big 4-5 pimps, you're right. Still big red pill never went soft. Man told you that I did day life. No stop working, no days off. I was spliffing my wings and fried. Man tried done my dance and they died. Tryna clock my pattern, hammers, random as they come. Lagging habits in the slums where they're scavenging for crumbs, pushing packages for funds. I found magic in my tongue. Bars out classic over drums. Man's erratic, you don't want static. Sometimes I would just pull up in traffic, acting a fool with a matic. Not every day kill your own. Sometimes let the real ops have it. It's not every day, but it's sometimes in it. We shot in the rain, pray in the sunshine.
It's not every day, but it's sometimes. These youths to the future pray that they live through the knife and the gun crack.
Come on.
Big man like Dexter. You get me in the building, man like Raw Beats. You get me? Raw Gamer. Big up yourself. Come on. Let's go. Kobe.
Giving niggas guidance, alliance to defiance. I'm on freedom or violence, speaking my truth, no one's keeping me silent. Sling shots like I'm David, when he was beefing Goliath. Catapulted into my life, I collided with giants. With a mind deeper than a trident, held in the palm of Poseidon. I'm like a tsunami to pirates, get drowned in my way, but I fly like a pilot. Haters can't cope, my aura's too vibrant. Girls wanna show me their private. More time, I wanna live alone on the island. I zone when I close both my eyelids. Look close, you might see a ghost in my iris. Please don't approach when I'm like this. At a kiss, I mix DMT with some cannabis. Not sure if I'm woke, cause I write this. Would I ride for my G's? Is my phone on silent? Do I despise the police? Is Kobe's last name bragging? I know some activists, I know some lifers, man, I know some savage shit, man, living righteous. I know some duns only rough in the cyber. I know some thugs that are actually riders, don't know my destiny. But my past says I'm a survivor. My probation officer says I should be in an asylum, cause I said the queen does witchcraft. There's no curve when I watch the horizon. If life is a game, at the end you face the last boss like bison.
Come on, you know that tune had to get a pull up, man. That's fire, fire, fire. Classic.
Giving niggas guidance, alliance to defiance. I'm on freedom or violence, speaking my truth, no one's keeping me silent. Sling shots like I'm David, when he was beefing Goliath. Catapulted into my life, I collided with giants. With a mind deeper than a trident, held in the palm of Poseidon. I'm like a tsunami to pirates, get drowned in my way, but I fly like a pilot. Haters can't cope, my aura's too vibrant. Girls wanna show me their privates. More time, I wanna live alone on the island. I zone when I close both my eyelids. Look close, you might see a ghost in my iris. Please don't approach when I'm like this. At a kiss, I mix DMT with some cannabis. Not sure if I'm woke, cause I write this. Would I ride for my G's? Is my phone on silent? Do I despise the police? Is Kobe's last name bragging? I know some activists, I know some lifers, man, I know some savage shit, man, living righteous. I know some duns only rough in the cyber. I know some thugs that are actually riders, don't know my destiny. But my past says I'm a survivor. My probation officer says I should be in an asylum, cause I said the queen does witchcraft. There's no curve when I watch the horizon. If life is a game, at the end you face the last boss like bison. Clipping a grabber, clip like a ladder, riding for a block full of pythons. Dodging a slammer, it's hot in the manor. We are not stopping for sirens. My son's friend got stabbed in the heart. I could not stop him from crying. Hope he knows he's a king with bulletproof wings. No weapon could stop him from flagging. The air is so toxic, it's frightening. AI and robots are rising. They're studying Madame Blavatsky and Alistair Crowley. We're shotting for diamonds, shopping for items, besotted with icons. It's true talk whenever my mic's on. Blood bath in the streets, keep a tool in my waist and my heart on my sleeve. Why is that the magi? Following the star of the east, where the rich get fat, man is starving to eat. I think cryptocurrency's the mark of the beast. I can smell blood like a shark in the sea. Michelle is a man and a bomb is a tweet. Let it spark in the park after dark. Look what the shotgun done to the bark of the tree. Sometimes I'm gonna ask if my seed inherited negative karma for me. It's getting harder to sleep.
My dog said his food done, so I told the nigga take that. Break down the 4 pieces, see how much you get back. Throw your hands in the air, if money don't you get that. 753, it's got a hell of a kickback. So I use 2 hands when a nigga grip that. That's that shit, littles go ahead and spit that. That your chick, her brother already hit that. Yeah, I put my mini-me right where her ribs at. Black coupe, chrome rim, plus it's got a chrome trim. When the sun shines on it, watch it change tone then. Spent the last 2 days trimming down the whole thing. Yeah, niggas zoned in, I'm about to go in. Roads on smash, bring it back to
the whole thing.
Quick to charge niggas 3-6
for a whole thing.
Bet I met the phone.
Hey.
What's the money
rolling?
Back is where them haters try hold. Clap. Everything the clip be holding. Rap for for anyone to be opposed. Whether it's beef or beats, we devour that. Squeeze off lead shower, nigga wears a shower cap. Got money and respect, but nigga wears your power at. Pay a fee to lick you down, that nigga wears your marrow at. All about peas and I ain't talking about marathon. The lemon has got me moving like a paracat. No loose ball and everywhere we go we travel strapped. Try run up on the whip, my goony goons ain't having that. The straight clap time, catch 'em in your back time. 6 feet under the earth, nap time. 9/11 bodies everywhere, that time. You know Seagull and crack, flatline. Bad mind, hating while I'm trying to stack. And all I'm trying to do is put my borough on the map. Stand there watching dog, cause we about to lap. Like boat the way we running through them tracks. My flow's crack and I be flying, that's a fact. Them other niggas mad because we running through their yaks. Wardrobe like Bond Street, bare designer tags. Bedroom like Foot Locker, that's what drives them mad. Mad with the self, cause they ain't getting paper. Pull up in something all black, Darth Vader.
Yo, the kush and the Henny's got me waved up. I'm from the hood where you can get blazed up. We got Glocks now with infrared lasers. Love for the fam, but we ride out a stranger. Fucking with the unknown these days is dangerous. I don't wanna flip and do something outrageous. I'd rather make it flip and just count my papers. Grind till my creps lean, shine to the haters. I'm gonna keep it real, I'm fed up with the fakeness. I'm rolling with my team and our destination's greatness. I've got a little youth, so I can't be on this baitness. But I'm young, black and ignorant, but not an inch of patience. But I don't wanna see the station or the bin. That's why I do my thing and then I'm gone with the wind. That's why they're always asking where he's gone, where he's been. But I just wanna get in these tracks and go in. I came for the knockout, I came here to win. If I can't do the fizzy, then I let the barrel spin. Cute long nose ting, you can ever sing. And I ain't saying I'm a killer, but I do my thing. Don't fuck with a nigga fam. I ain't saying I'm a killer, but I make it blam. Pissed at the world and I don't give a damn. Never hang your head, stand up tall and be a man. Opportunity, commit a crime without a plan. You never know, I might get lucky, lick a couple grands. If you're from where I'm from, you say fuck the police. Eyes out for the demon with the mark of the beast.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
The person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet. Imagine what you know tomorrow.
Red pill trip. My bronze heel crushing the head of the serpent could never be a servant. This I know for certain. This is not a sermon. I am not preaching. This is just conversion. I am just speaking, tearing down the curtain. I am not peeking, looking past the veil now, third eye tweaking. Channeling demons, they think they're just doing yoga. Couldn't open your pineal with a crowbar. You need to read that fine print a little closer. That shit ain't from the divine, you're actually practicing obia. They say I'm wise like Machuna's core. It's not a lie, but I'm wild like Machuna at war. High like my own mind, I got no use for their lord. I got some juice in the drawer, I make that music that's raw. I'm down to boot in your door. I know some shooters and some youths is distributing the raw. A couple 9 to 5 dudes, a man that's fluid with fraud. But I ain't sure, but none of them was really doing the war. So I say my highs and buys, and that's usually all. The answer where I'm from? And I don't really know, cause I've been everywhere, I never felt at home. My soul glows in places you don't go. On road, inhale it, I'm blow smoke. Watching the world moving slow-mo. Chicks worshipping trannies and rappers dressing like homos. Meanwhile they stockpiling underground bases, trying to fill another wing.
with 100 brown faces. Money rules everything. Love got downgraded. Microwave generation was popping, replaced with sacred. And I don't mean geometry, I'm talking about your sovereignty. Subconscious autonomy. True, I talk the things, I am deemed an anomaly. I ain't here to talk about drug dealing and shopping sprees. How often I bust my heat and scream on my fucking G. Pre my philosophy, I'm deeper than Socrates and secret prophecies hidden by the Vatican and demonic monarchy. It's like my teardrops are dry. I ain't got nothing left to cry. The good guy young, and the bad guys are left alive. This ain't a rhyme, it's a poem from a restless mind. Reminds me of some shit. The other day I said to pepper guys, eat them up like burgers with extra fries. Keep the grass cut, but still pack insecticide. Enemies of progress, forming a swarm of locusts. My brain's in a constant state of abnormal focus. They say I'm going in. Of course I know this. I'm brutally body bag beats, they're forced to know this. Lyrically I'm UFC, but physically I stick a blade in your neck like a USB. Born a hustler, now I ain't changing my occupation. I blaze haze and see my face in a constellation. What if the sky's a hologram? Am I really underwater? They want a zombie fight, I'm weak for the slaughter. That's why they're trying to give your daughter an eating disorder. Your leaders are here to trick you, do not believe the reporters.
Big up, family. Yes. Come on. Man like Dex and that. You get me? Come on. Aero Trill. Big up yourself. Go deep. Big up yourself. Come on. Man like Getty, you know. You get me? Jump on panel, man. Let's have a little chat, man. You know what I mean? It's a little something that I wanted to show, but it's a madness. It's not even right knowledge, man. It's just fuckery. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on out there. Hold on one sec. Let me throw out the link again. It's like people not getting it and seeing it. You know what I mean? All right. What was I gonna do? There was a video I was gonna play. So how's everybody's weekend, man? Bank holiday weekend and that. The big debate tomorrow between the two brothers, Yara and what's his name? Andrew the Great. Yeah, on the 48 laws of my art. And did the 10 commandments come from it out of the Bible? You know what I mean? Big debate tomorrow. Come on, man. You get me? So make sure you tune in tomorrow. You're down, you're ready. 6 o'clock GMT UK time. Other than that, big up anti-murder.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? What are you saying?
I need to ask you something. What's up with Freestyle Friday?
Oh yeah, man. I can't be bothered lately, man. It's blood. It's just giving me too much copyright this, copyright that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
YouTube really going in on me with the music also. You know, and I've been chasing Jedi channel all week.
right. Oh yeah. Because he got a few, right? We was on Illuminati clips. Yeah, we've been on clips.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. And I thought somebody probably had flagged him or something, but I think he's just trying new avenues on his.
Someone did flag him. Someone did flag him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got struck, yeah. You know that 5-day, that 7-day one. Yeah, where you can't stream for 7 days and that. So yeah, man's got other channels. So you get me? And this one's always available anyway. So like there's always emergency channels if we need them. You get me? That's why it's the Trill Network. You get me? Because we got bare channels.
I'm gonna make sure I share them so my people will know where you at. You know what I'm saying? But the idea is, I've been missing out. I've been fiending for my British accent. You know me. You know your auntie. But anyway, I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you start the show, and I'll be in
Boy.
the chat. All
All right.
right. Have a good
All
one
right.
now.
Big up,
Peace.
Ari.
Bye.
Please. Ari, give me joke. Let me find that video I was gonna play. What I gotta say is, what in the puffy is going on here, man? Oh, Elder Yara is live as well. Oh, yeah. Just do some peeking in. Have a peek in on his channel. See what's going on. Yeah, man. The big debate tomorrow, man. Yara, brother Yara, or Elder Yara versus Andrew the Great. You get me? Kemet. Kemet versus Israelite. You get me? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. You get me? Ultimate Debate League and that. Big them up, man, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to them as well, man. So they got some great debates if you're into that type of thing. If you're not, then cool. Yeah. Get ready for some fuckery. Found this fuckery. Just had to do it, man. I've said it for years about this youth. They never listen to me, man. They never listen. Never listen. Just let them get away with blue murder. Blue murder. Where is it? Oh, man. Oh, mate. I don't even think I watched all of this. This is like a review of a review. This brother's doing. So I'm just gonna mosey on in. Get me? I'm not even trying to play them stuff directly anymore. Yeah. I thought you told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Mud. Yeah, some people need to throw themselves in the bin. Throw yourself in the bin, Mr. Puffy. So has everybody heard about Puffy? Puffy said they're saying that Puffy says he's come out of the closet or something. I don't know how far it's true, but a lot of stuff with Jamie Foxx, you know what I mean, ending up in hospital and that, you know what I mean, because they said that they were talking about Diddy. You know what I mean? Talking about Diddy and his special parties and that. Anyone know? Is it only me? I've been saying something, man, back for the other side for a while still. You know what I mean? Long time ago. But now it's all like it's coming to light, but it's just like, what is this? What is this? My American family, stand up, man. Nude basketball. Where they playing that at? What is this? What is this? Let me see.
My DM right here, and I honestly thought it was clickbait, but I watched the first couple of seconds, bro. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We react to a lot of different things related to celebrities in the industry on this channel. Exposed a lot of different artists for being gay and whatnot. But I never thought I would see the day where they're hosting nude basketball games, bro. Like what? Grown men jogging up and down the court, nude, playing basketball. That's a whole lot of balls on the court. Pause, okay? We're about to hop into this video right here that was sent to me. The truth about Jamie Foxx and Diddy's gay basketball club revealed.
Mad. I told you, man. I started with some fuckery today, man. I'm sorry, man. I just sorry. It was a mad thing. I was just like, huh? Again, more. You know what I mean? I thought the guy was just like trying to be easy in that. You know what I mean? What the hell? What the hell? What in the Sean Puffy Coombs is going on here, man? You know what I mean? Naked basketball. Yeah. Man, I got naked LeBron James and that. Yeah. Hold on, what's happening to my screen? Hello. Okay. Yeah, naked LeBron, you know. Naked Kyrie Irving. Balling. Yeah, all over the place. Mad. Yeah. Smell like hot dog water in there. Allow, man. And ball juice. Allow it, man. Americans, stand up, man. Like, who do you recruit? Exactly, no gal. That's what I'm saying, Aero. Like, what is this? It can only be a puffy thing, man. You know what I mean? That's how he rolls, man. He's aggressive with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he be dunking on niggas naked. That's right. It's like that. You get me? Before I told you that we won't stop. Yeah, Puffy got to do better, man. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on.
Listen, bro. Make sure I do leave a like down below and subscribe.
What about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Didn't you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball?
Okay, I know y'all have heard about those freaky alternative parties that take place in Hollywood, but have y'all heard about naked basketball games?
So 7-year-old Crystal
Holly weird. I've never heard of this shit in my entire life.
heard about these celebrity but naked basketball games.
I swear, every day something more weird comes up in Hollywood. And I'm not really surprised that when it comes to rich and successful men hosting naked basketball games, once again, Diddy and Jamie Foxx are at the center of it all. Apparently, there were too many balls flopping around back in the day.
Mud. What is Puffy on? What are them man there on? Jamie, all of them man there. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Land of the free, home of the, yeah. Finish that how you want it. Yeah, mad thing. What you lot saying about it? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. There was ball juice everywhere. Nah, mad. Pause. Several pauses. Lava, volcano, all sorts. For real. Get me? I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. I ain't American. I'm British. I'm Anglais. This ain't got nothing to do with us. The level of lava in here, man. Pyroclastic flow, you know what I mean? It's a mad thing. Yeah. Man gotta do better, man. Trust. Watch this.
Not the ones that go in a basket. Now, if you've had your ears to the ground for a while, you've probably heard about men in Hollywood playing basketball without any clothes on.
I've never heard of that. I never heard of that either. Yeah, he's just like me. He lives there and he don't know. I'm from England. How the hell am I supposed to know about that? Never heard of that. Huh? Never heard LeBron and them man they was doing that. No. Yeah. Maybe at a Diddy party or, you know, the closest to that we got was Prince. Yeah. Do you remember the Charlie Murphy stories when the man had a basketball game with Prince and them? And the man they was wearing cravat and all sorts and you know what I mean? Velvet and that. Mickey Free and that. You know what I mean? But nah, naked. Nah, stop it.
For a while, you've probably heard about men in Hollywood playing basketball without any clothes on.
I've
But
never
if it's your
heard that,
first
bro.
time hearing about it, I sure hope you are ready for this steaming hot cup of tea. So a content creator
I've
named
never heard
Crystal went viral for opening up about how very successful celebrities used to attend basketball games naked, courtesy of
Whoa. What? What? Nah. Hey, where's Kemo? I know Kemo, you rise up yet, man. You know what I mean? This is an L, man. Yeah. If you're from this country, yeah, you need to leave immediately with immediate effect. You get me? Wherever they play naked basketball at, yeah, only for what? High class men, or what do they call it? What was it? High value. Yeah, high value man, low value mentality. What the hell? What in the batty basketball is going on here, man? Mad thing. It's Puffy, man. I know it's Puffy, man. He just coomsing it up. All right. So the sister exposed it. Let's hear.
Very successful celebrities used to attend basketball games naked.
See in that picture there, it looked like one of them was
Showing
Shaq.
up about how very successful celebrities used to attend.
Look. That one looked like Shaq. So I don't know. If that's Shaquille O'Neal, we could have a problem. Mad. Yeah, they do that though. Naked bike riding and that in different places. They got nudist colonies, Sweden, all sorts. Oh, mate.
Basketball games naked, courtesy of mostly Jamie Foxx and Diddy. However, after posting the videos, Crystal got a
Hold on. Hosted by Jamie Foxx and Diddy. So I don't understand. How does Jamie Foxx expose Diddy without exposing himself? Doesn't make sense. All right, let's move forward. Mad fruity, bros. What is this?
phone call from someone she did not name who advised her to take the videos down.
So very recently, I did some videos, and those videos got back to someone, and I got a phone call from someone. And I just want to apologize for anyone that I offended. I take back everything that I said, and the videos are privated now.
Well, here's the thing about the internet.
Wow,
it
bro.
never forgets. And I could still get a breakdown of everything Crystal said. First, she started by saying that she was never going to talk about the naked basketball games, but after seeing everything that was going down with Jamie Foxx, she decided to spill.
What in the...
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you...
Really? You gonna
So,
put an advert
back
right
in the
there?
90s.
Mad. Yeah. Throw Puffy in the bin, man. All of them. Jamie Foxx, Puffy. There's so many who's had these rumors around them for almost 20 years and that. You know what I mean? 15, 20 years, like these rumors have been flying out about certain ones, and you know what I mean? So I find it weird that all now it's just coming out, or you know what I mean, pause. Yeah. It's just forwarding. What in the sticky situation? Yeah, not for me though. But yeah, anything named Puff, anything named, he's from the Horn though, isn't it? Mad. I'm not getting involved. Not getting involved. I'm free from this today.
First, she started by saying that she was never going to talk about the naked basketball games, but after seeing everything that was going down with Jamie Foxx, she decided to spill.
So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx. Like if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face is like a haha joke because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood.
No, I'm done. I feel sick. Americans, man, come get your family, man. Let me. Yeah. Nah, what is going on? This ain't nothing new, but naked basketball, nah, come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, naked bike riding, yeah. Yeah, they do it in Speaker's Corner here. You know what I mean? It's a mad thing. Yeah. Why am I not informed on these things? We don't get the flyer. Imagine what the flyer looks like. Yeah. It's Ginger Muff on the bike. Like, yeah. Yeah, mad thing. Yeah. That's jokes. But yeah, man, if you're American, you have to take this L, man. This is disgusting behavior. You know what I mean? How in the modern day, 2023, we got ball juice everywhere. No, it's mad. Now it.
Hollywood.
Apparently, Jamie Foxx used to host basketball games. But the thing about the games was that they were attended by men only, and they had to play naked. According to Crystal, a lot of your favorite celebrity men
I'm not gonna lie.
Usher, Jay-Z. What ain't you gonna lie about? And I hope you ain't got a earring in both ears. Because bruffs. You look like you exfoliate anyway. Let's just leave it there. Man's got the Sarah chain, without the unk. Mad thing. What are we doing?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Jamie Foxx was the victim in the situation. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard allegations of people trying to take his life,
Yeah, that's how young you are, man. When you're old in the game, you heard of these things already. These men have got secret cliques. Trey Songz, Jamie Foxx, all of these men, they've been known to associate with each other and be in relationship with each other from time. This ain't nothing new, bruv. Where you been? Yeah, this is your country. You should know this. Standard. Jay-Z as well. Like, come on, man. Usher. He even bait Usher. You know what I mean? And that's what they're showing now. That old video with the little guy, Kevin Hart, interviewing them, and he's saying, yeah, sometimes we used to wake up early in the morning, together, and all of this madness. Is like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah. From there, and he said, oh, pause. Nah, Puffy. As you said on the Breakfast Club, you ain't good at the pause game, so we're just gonna leave that alone. Put that right there, let it marinate.
I can understand why now, bro. I can understand why, bro. P. Diddy doesn't want. I mean, P. Diddy already has come out as gay. Everybody knows that P. Diddy is gay. Jamie Foxx,
see, that's the one I don't know. Yeah, that must be recent. Yeah, because I've seen other reports saying that he said that, but I don't know. Someone needs to send me a link or something because I don't know. When did he say that? You know what I mean? But regardless, we've been knowing that he's that. So if he's come out or not, it's no bother now. You know what I mean? You're just a record executive mogul guy. It's not like you're gonna have an effect on anything. You know what I mean? Like anyone cares. You're in America, like when no one cares. It's not that no more. Yeah, it's not a big deal when you've got all the other letters in a level of importance, in a sense. You know what I mean? Cover of Vanity Fair, you've got Bruce Jenner and that mad thing.
I know he was a part of it, but I didn't know he was hosting these type of events. I thought that was P. Diddy's job, bro. That is insane.
These basketball games. And if you want to know who was there, look at all the people who Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around with for years. Crystal did provide a clue about one particular participant, hinting that he is someone who is married to someone who likes to drink lemonade. And then she gave bee buzzing sounds as another hint. Screamed Beyonce and Jay-Z. Honestly, I'm not surprised if Jay...
Matt. So all you guys and girls, you love Jay-Z's and all these guys and Jamie Foxx. I think Jamie Foxx is all right. It's cool, man. They'll be having naked basketball competitions without y'all. Mad. Playoffs and that. Gay offs. Coming to the gay offs? Who's gonna be MVB? Nah, I'm out. Not involved.
Attended those games because so much has been said about his questionable past. Anyway, if you're wondering how Crystal got all that information, her mother used to work for radio stations and she would take her to work with her often. So she heard these things that were being discussed at these radio stations.
When I heard about the Jamie Foxx situation,
I used to work 9 to 5, but what made me a millionaire was working a few minutes every day at 5 to 9.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Try running the stream.
I was literally like 7 years old. And a lot of you guys.
Yeah, man. Hit that PayPal, Cash App, and all that good stuff, man. Come on, family. Let's do it early today, man. You know what I mean? Show some love and show some appreciation. I'm not going to sit here for God knows how many hours and leave with like £5 of donations and that. It's just not fair. You know what I mean? You can't run a stream like that. They just took the bloody £28 or whatever it was for StreamYard a couple of days ago. Yeah, it's a big weight. It's a big lick. In the ribs. Cost of living, fam. Come on, man.
Guys don't understand that I practically lived at radio stations with my mom. Like I was there 24/7. I was always at the radio station. So I got to hear adults talking about things.
Now, over the years, Jamie Foxx has tried to deny that he ever played basketball naked with men. Like when he was asked about some pictures that made rounds of him playing basketball naked, Jamie was like,
I know it wasn't that. We was on the beach or something. I don't know. It was young in my career.
Of course, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that he's lying through his teeth. And what's even more interesting...
Beach. How's it on it? What? What's he talking about? What the hell is that you took? What? That's what you're going to say when someone says, yeah, man, I saw you playing with naked basketball, but you was about to dunk on the nigga. Pause. Man jumped up like MJ. Allow it. I bet they greased themselves up as well. Fuckery. Allow it.
is that receipts from those basketball games have been completely wiped from the internet. For instance, there was a post from IMDb that was taken down where Jamie basically apologized to his neighbors for playing naked basketball, saying, "To all my neighbors, I just want to say that I'm sorry, and I'm sending gift baskets to you all for the wrong I've done. We used to play nude basketball in the back for clinical reasons, to release the soul. Part of my fence was down, and I didn't know that the lady and her family was there. I wasn't there at the time."
Whoa.
Matt. What in the naked basketball apology letter to my neighbors is going on here? Nah. You see how nothing's ever lost on the internet? You delete it, but somehow someone managed to retrieve that. Matt. Or screenshot it as soon as you put it up. Why would you put that up? What are you doing? Or email. Maybe he emailed it to his neighbors, and then his neighbors just like, yeah, I'm just going to expose this bitch. You know what I mean? Sell it to a local newspaper or something. You know what I mean? Couple £100. You're good. You know what I mean? For the inconvenience and that. Right? Yeah. Trauma. Yeah. When it's looking, hit the free. Yeah, dunk on that nigga. No, pause. You know what I mean? Poor little Jane's traumatized in that. You know what I mean? Piece of defense was down. You knew. You full and well knew. Nasty son of my bitch.
I don't know if that's real. Whenever I see texts, I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's Photoshop. But if that is real, that's crazy, bro.
So, y'all must have been up to some seriously unholy shenanigans that required the cleansing of souls. People swear that there were photos back in the day of the naked men playing basketball, and an interview on The Breakfast Club where DJ Envy asked Jamie Foxx about the naked basketball games. There was also a time Wendy Williams talked about the basketball.
Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know about this Wendy Williams, just very mannish water. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. Yeah, she cuckoo, man. She definitely cuckoo. Lost it. Said alcohol addiction, all sorts of addiction, whatever, man. Yeah, I don't believe ya. Yeah. Remember that time when she collapsed on the stage? Shaking and wiggling and that. It was mad. It's like, whose family is this? Whose baby mother is this, man? Or baby father? I don't even know, man. Come on, man. Oh, mate. Maybe to suck her toes in that. No.
Games when she was talking about how Tommy Davidson accused Jamie Foxx in his memoir of ripping off his underwear during an In Living Color sketch. According to Wendy, if the allegations were true, it was because Jamie Foxx appreciates a high, hard bootay. Well, who doesn't? You won't find these receipts now, but you can bet they existed. And Jamie's team has done a great job to make sure they were erased. Well, even though Jamie Foxx refuses to admit that he and Diddy hosted naked basketball games, he has said in the past that they hosted wild parties.
No, allow it, man. Wild parties, naked basketball. I think naked basketball would be part of the wild party, innit? It's on the menu. You know what I mean? When you get there later, you just, entry, get your first cocktails and drinks and that, change into your non-sports gear, you know what I mean? And, some sit down, relax, smoke pipe and do whatever, yeah? And then, or take pipe, sorry, pause, yeah? And the others play naked basketball to relieve some stress and attention. I'm out. Pause, 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 triple pause, lava, lava, thunder, lightning. You get me? Shatter, splatter, and batter, and all them good things there. Mad thing. Yeah, I'm scared of Wendy, man. Come on. What in the Puff Daddy Coombs is going on here, man? It's just freezing now. It's a freezing, but it's not pleasing. Should have been girl, you're squeezing. That says a matter. I feel that these men should be definitely thrown in the bin. Let's just get some beats. Man, these men are beating each other. No, mad.
I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady.
He even gave details about the amount of money that was spent to host some of these parties. But that's not even the most questionable part.
But Puff say this party, Playboy, this party right here, I see $1.5 million. I said, yo, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party?
I am more concerned about the people who used to spend time with Jamie Foxx and Diddy as teenagers. Talk about exposure.
Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch. 13 years old.
Whoa, what's Nick Cannon doing in your yard at 30? What? What is this, man? What in the cesspool is going on here, man? Like, yo, where's my Americans at? Yeah? Where's my Americans at, man? Because you can't do this, man. You can't get away with this, man. You know what I mean? You got some beats here? Yeah, man. Dexter, when you're ready, man. Got some beats for me. Do the freestyle Friday. Getty. You know what I mean? Nah, Getty's always told me if I want him to do the thing, I have to ring him a week in advance. I ain't gonna lie. I ring him during the week early and just let him know. Friday, yeah, this is it. Boom. So yeah. I know Issa, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm just a normal UK guy. Yeah, I'm not invested in this. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I've known some of this stuff for a long time, so I don't know. When some Americans sit there acting confused and baffled by the behavior of this guy from the Horn. Anyway, let's move forward.
Comes to Diddy, we've all heard those stories about Usher, right? The same Usher who also used to stay with him when he was a teenager.
So I got Mod. I told you. Remember I said it earlier? Yeah, he exposed Usher for no reason. Just came to the party. It's like, yeah, man, me and Usher, I remember those days when me and Usher used to wake up after sleeping on the floor. What? You slept on the floor together? Like, what are you doing, man? It's almost as bad as the Michael Jackson one with Quincy Jones. And he's sitting on there and Quincy Jones is stroking his python, talking about, yeah, I remember we used to lie down under the stars and then that's how we came through with Thriller. I'm out, man. What are you doing? Lying under the stars with man. Yeah? And he's acting he's like he's the gal in the relationship and that. Because Mike's young them days there. Like, wow. What in the Puffy Coombs? Yeah. You know what I mean? What? Mafia things.
Had a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
I wonder if
What? Sorry. Misheard something. What did he say?
What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
I wonder if they also got.
Nah, that's mad. Yeah, that's mad. That is mad.
To participate or witnessed the older men playing basketball. You know what? Word on the street is that Jamie Foxx landed in the hospital because he was revealing the details of the things that went down in those parties and games. There were even reports that the police visited Jamie Foxx in the hospital, apparently because he believed that someone was trying to take him out. And I know you're probably thinking, if it's just wild parties and naked basketball games like it has been said, why would anyone want to take him out? First of all,
no, there's more. There's always more, man. These are rituals and these are Masonic, orgies and all of that. That's part of the thing, fam. You just do that. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So naked basketball is like free time. When you have to do actual satanic basketball naked. Yeah, do it in the lodge and that. You know what I mean? Lodge naked basketball. Mad. Skull and bones and that. Nah. Man need to fall back, man. Yeah. Prince Hall basketball tournament. Naked. Yeah. We're here at the new Berrimabith playoffs. Like, nah, this is mad. Smooth.
Other than married, successful.
The Google Pixel 7a's Magic Eraser tool is a total game changer. I mean, it just removes a
Yeah. Every phone is a game changer. Every single one that ever came out. Cornered the market, killed it, smashed it. Yeah. How many times? It's like salt powder. Now even whiter whites. It's like, whoa, hold on. You told me the last one was white. Ultra white. Supreme white. Infinity white. Yeah. Infinity Stone's white. Now, yeah, you're saying there's whiter than that? Yeah. It's a myth. It's a lies. People need to behave. Wake up.
Of their lives hidden, as it turns out, so many illegal things actually happened in those elite parties and basketball games. Not so long ago, a hotel manager spilled that deaths had occurred at these parties, that people OD'd at these parties, that there have been cases of DV and even trafficking. And these are the things that the rich and successful would not want to surface, ever. As for how Jamie Foxx is doing,
my question is this. All right, nude basketball, but why not play nude basketball with a bunch of women? You know what I mean? Contact sport and shit.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you choose to have nude basketball games with grown?
Because they're gay. Yeah, they're money do stuffs, man. Why would you choose to have naked basketball? Like, obvious why they would choose to do that, because they're not interested in women. If the basketball with clothes on was no women allowed anyway, yeah, might as well just go and release yourself. Pause. You know what I mean? Just be yourself in it. And they got all the money, so that's what I'm saying. If it's costing you $250,000, that half of that money is probably to keep it quiet, private. That's why it's private. Mad.
My question is this. All right, nude basketball, but why not play nude basketball with a bunch of women? You know what I mean? Contact sport and shit. You know what I mean? Like, why would you choose to have nude basketball games with grown men? Like, that is the part that is leaving me baffled, bro. I mean, not really, because we all know that a lot of these celebrities are a little homosexual. We understand that at this point. But
a little. Is that what we're doing, yeah? You think naked basketball is a little homosexual? Mad thing. Yeah? I think it's the extreme end. The I've got money end of it. I've got enough money to have my own naked basketball game. Like, it's that level, So it's way past celebrity. It's well past. It's just what they feel and what they can do and what they've been doing. You know what I mean? Because obviously their predecessors in the Masonic thing, they take them to parties, thinging, rituals, all of that. I'm sure they've all been to my man, Hugh Hefner's yard. You get me? While he was alive and that. Mad thing.
But it's like, me personally, I don't know about you, Jamie Foxx or Diddy or whoever else has participated, but me personally, I would much rather play nude basketball with women. That's just me. Hey, that's just my preference.
Yeah, you look like you're really trying to win. Yeah, I'm trying to guard a chick. You know what I mean? Yeah, so she don't get to the basket and that. You know what I mean? Like, but I ain't going in. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just guarding, innit? Just guarding. Most of my things, guarding. No dribbles, nothing. You know what I mean? Let her do her thing. But yeah, I got you, man. I got you, fam. I hear that, but yeah, you don't look like you be dunking on a gal on purpose. You get me? And high fiving the man them. That's what I feel. Just saying. Just my opinion.
Preference. That's just what makes sense. I don't know. It sounds like it could be fun. You know, very competitive and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll still break some ankles, crossover. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna go crazy. Don't hey. But grown men is wild.
Initially, it was
Straight Masonic.
not want to surface, ever. As for how Jamie Foxx is doing, initially it was widely reported that the family members were preparing for the worst. But Corinne Foxx slammed those reports and released a statement saying, "Sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks for everyone's prayers and support." Corinne didn't say that her dad was at home, and that's because Jamie is receiving treatment at a rehabilitation center. In fact, Corinne was seen visiting him in the medical facility where he's undergoing continuing care and physical therapy. The nature of his medical emergency and current condition are still unknown, but the hospital facility in which Jamie Foxx is receiving treatment specializes in rehabilitation for those who suffered a stroke, spinal trauma, and traumatic brain injury. Unsurprisingly, followers still found a way to tie those naked basketball games to Jamie's condition, with people posting comments like, "If Jamie Foxx passes, they have to do..."
No, that's fuckery. Man, I've attached it to you, man. You know what I mean? Saying you got concussion from it. You know what I mean? Man dunked on you. Mad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the reasoning. Man's in hospital. But you know what? There's hospital and there's rehab. Rehab is got to be for something. Some substance or something that you're taking or whatever. Satanic juice. I don't know. Yeah. The devil's milk. I don't know what you're doing, bro.
One more naked basketball game at his place in his honor. Shade. Well, I don't know if those basketball games have anything to do with Jamie Foxx being hospitalized, but people are still convinced that his current predicament is suspicious. But let me know what you think. Do you find
Listen, I hope Jamie Foxx doesn't pass away. Obviously, like, it's always tragic to lose a life, and I feel like there's no reasoning behind losing a life.
That's what you're gonna do. Pick your nose. Really?
Losing a life, but at the end of the day, this is very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. I honestly never thought that they would have naked basketball games hosted at people's cribs. Like, that's weird to me. But look, I'm gonna end this video right here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man.
Respect, family, respect. So yeah, that's the first L of the day, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're not saying about that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's fuckery. Fuckery, 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 fuckery. Wait for my screen to appear. Boom, 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 boom. Hello. See, this one I can't share. Oh, just fed up. Fed up of StreamYard's fuckery. You know, I said, what in the ADOS Illuminati, you know? Fuck. Yeah, that's a requirement. Yeah. Instantaneous basketball. Yeah. Naked basketball. Yeah, as well as wanking in the coffin and that. Mad. You ain't going to tell no one you lost the basketball game naked, are you? Yeah. And got dunked on and that. Yeah. Throw yourself in. Okay. Good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Who else is jumping on, man? Jump on, family. Get me. I know the main family, they're out today, man. Get me. But... You ain't got what's find another video. Whoa. What's that? Okay. Mutt. Mad. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. You said it, Silverback, man. I ain't even saying that. Yeah, what I'm saying, it looked like Shaq was there. Yeah, and that is the biggest L ever. Yeah. Even for a gay man, you're taking risks. That's mad. Gay giant. 7 foot plus giant. Nah, I'm out. There's nothing you could do with that other than throw it in the bin. But anyway, yeah, this is the video I'm telling you about, man. Back in the day, I watched this. So it must be about 10 years ago or something like that. You get me? Or more than that. All right, let's go.
I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn.
No, your eyes are playing tricks on you.
We used to wake up. Damn, pause. Mad. Look. That hug, it just says a lot still. I don't know.
That was indeed Diddy admitting to waking up in bed with Kevin Hart and Usher. A lot of new, controversial tea has come to light about Sean Combs, and many have raised question marks over the sexuality he says he is in public. Even Kevin Hart can't believe what Diddy is saying out loud and revealing to the public. Rumors about Diddy being gay and having affairs with several Hollywood superstars have always permeated the industry, but this is some next-level stuff. Diddy doesn't seem to be wanting to stay in the closet anymore, telling Kevin Hart that he looks beautiful in this Instagram live.
She's like, nah, it's enough.
Yeah.
I get it. You got it.
You look beautiful.
You said what?
I know that product.
No.
Diddy
What?
hosted a dirty
What is
money
this?
party where he invited Kevin Hart and Usher and hit up Kevin a lot in a very subtle manner. We don't blame him. Kevin is one good-looking dude.
Where'd you go,
But
Zulu?
Diddy seems to
I
be
don't
the
know
sort
what
of
happened.
person that has seen the way the public has interpreted his actions, and he's kind of let them run with it. Maybe because they're absolutely right.
I don't know what happened there, Zulu, man. I heard you jump on. Boom. But your thing weren't showing 100. So I don't know. Like you got a new phone or something. Yeah, man said we used to wake up, man. I don't know what's going on. Has to do better. Now, let me go to the actual video, man. That's not good enough for me, man. You know, people say a lot of stuff. Pause. people.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for
The audacity. Yeah, man said, I don't want you to sit on the bed. No homo. Pure homo. I don't know what's going on. This is
hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen. That was stupid.
Listen. We're having a good time. Yo, your usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Mad. You guys go, oh, no. I remember that. Oh, no.
I've spent centuries evolving with the world. That's the nature of being the economy, observing investors choose assets to balance risk and reward, with one element securing portfolios time after time: gold. Agile and liquid, a proven protector. An ever-evolving enabler of bold decisions. An asset more relevant than ever before. Gold, your strategic advantage.
What in the fuck is going on? Puffy.
You killed
Ray J. You didn't never told that story.
Yeah, you never told the story.
The Ray J shit was a very.
We was all there. I was not there. Only on James.
Thanks for having me being here.
Allow it, man. Allow it, Puffy. Yeah, this is the drink champs that went left. Mad. Let me watch a bit of this.
Hey, yo, so Ray J came with me.
Get the fuck out
He did? Ray J came to Vegas with me.
Mad.
Oh, I didn't
Me,
know
I
that
came to
part of
Vegas
the
with me.
I got the story from we're gonna take it to where it get to me, and I didn't know this part of it.
Hey,
I
yo,
didn't even know Ray J.
It's me.
That's crazy.
Tyrese and
Kevin Hart.
No, Gary.
Most of them are gay anyway. Man didn't even mention man who wasn't gay. You get me? Tyrese and that. Like, come on, bro. You want to hear the stories about Tyrese? It's a mad thing. Remember they go away to Dubai and that. Him, Ludacris, and what's that? Paul Wall, and they used to sex man. Get paid to sex man. Mad thing. So yeah, let's move forward.
He just did Compton. That seems like y'all the real
F.
dark
Gary
skinned
Gray.
niggas.
Okay, so check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Tyrese kept on talking.
This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church.
Mad.
And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. But like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into the situation. Don't bring God into the situation.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Gonna do criminal stuff.
Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
remember what type of
You feel
drums
like
it
Ray?
was when Ray
I'm
J
saying
was
he's
on.
at home. You know what I'm saying? Ray J is here at home with his
He's my
brother,
friend. I love
Puff
him.
Daddy. We in Vegas. He's the friend that's feeling it to the 10th degree. Like, yo, check this out, niggas. I told y'all niggas. And also we had his back, so he was good. And
Matt,
so boom,
Matt,
we
what?
rocking through the night. You know what I'm saying? Me.
What? Who's back? What? No, Puff. Stop that, man. I'm saying, stop that. This is real bad behavior. Puff Daddy and the family. No, that's crazy. What in the Ray J is going on here, man? I know Silverback, man. It's always doing some weird shit. Oh, maybe I need to take the brand thing off. That would help. I know. Take that shit off. Make life a little bit easier for me. Alrighty. I know, I'm comfortable. You can see Fab's face, like, man, are you gonna expose the business when you try to touch on me, touch on my fire and that? Yeah, we're gonna have some fun in Las Vegas, huh? Right, no. This is about to be a major L. I wouldn't even want to be like anywhere near this scene.
Me and Fab, we usually brush toes at the fights or the games. You know what I'm saying? Jada's always there in the cut, you know what I'm saying, with his own tribe. I'm telling y'all so you can visualize it. You know what I'm saying? Because Jada don't like it. Jada like laying in the cut, smoking and talking and whispering in the raspy voice. This is really what's going on at the joint. So I'm up in there, you know, and we decided to have a dinner, you know, and we had to fight, and we just signal we're gonna go eat, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. We signaling our shit, you know, because we there in there heavy. So everybody, everybody come to the dinner. Like dinner's on me. You know what I'm saying? I like to buy dinners. Yeah, so we had the dinner after the fight. Last minute because we bumped into each other. And my mouth a little dry. Let me drink some more.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up from when we went to the dinner.
Yeah, there you go.
We talking at the dinner. I think I had cracked a joke or something about Ray J being on Floyd's. You know they had like 24/7.
Yeah, piano. There's a piano. Yeah, because I just said that but just now. Nobody co-signed me.
And then Lil Wayne had like this lines, leave you dead in the living room. Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Nah, man, forget all this, son. Where's the guy with the Rasta guy, man? Oh, that's it. The deal for your daddy. Huh? I love it when you scramble and scratch. What? What are you talking about, Puffy? Listen to this.
We say what's up to Floyd and Fifth and Ray J. Fab's coming up. He got to go on in a minute. He's hollering at Floyd and Fifth.
Wait, let me tell you what that conversation was right there.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. Look, Groove. Come in. Yeah, Fab came in. He talking to Floyd and Fifth. Fab talking to Floyd and Fifth.
Hey, yo, Rastafari.
Mad. It's about to go. It's about to go. Pete Tong. Get me? I didn't understand this action. Man said, yeah, Rastafari. Mad. Yeah? Anything you're doing, Puffy, Rastafari, bun that out, you know. Just letting you know, cuz. Yeah. It's an instant bun out. Yeah. So man come through. I swear man came through with the skirt joint. With the man skirt.
Hey, yo. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nah. We have to see this. Nah, what is going on? Audio up. Puffy just getting excited. Mad watch.
Fab talking to Floyd and Fifth.
Hey, yo, Rastafari. Hey, yo. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said.
Aggressive, man. Aggressive Puffy, man. Nah, it's aggressive. Why are you moving like that, Puffy, man? Yeah? He saw a Rasta man in a skirt and said, yeah, that is me. I don't know if that's Alexandra McQueen or something. I don't know. It's a mad thing. It's Almighty. Puffy, throw yourself in the bin, in the bin, in the bin. There was no need to jump up before you get up. Come on. How is this going on like this? Stop that one. Come on. Who's he doing? He's trying to grab a Rasta, man. We have to do better in life, man. What is this? Yeah? This Drink Champs was time ago, though.
Rastafari. Hey, yo. Don't do that.
Yeah, nah. It's not having it. It's just thing hot or something. I don't know what that is, bro. Oh, come on. This thing is just doing a madness. Puffy. Oh, the way it's freezing up. What is this, man, today, man? You got fiber optic internet. Can't tell you nothing. Just fuckery. I come to StreamYard lately, man. They don't want me to show you the truth. They can't handle the truth. Yeah, this Drink Champs was late in the day, fam. Again, after all the nonsense had already gone before. When was this? Just before, I don't even know, 2019, 18, something like that. Yeah. You're not buying it. Okay, okay. Yes, all right. We're back now, I think. Okay.
That's why I said let me pick it up. That's why I said I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, bro.
Killing
Bro. Come tell the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Bro, you don't grab a grown man like that, bro, and ask man to spin around and what's all this moist stuff? Eh? We don't grab a Rasta man, you know. I don't know how Rasta is, so it might be a dread.
Bro, come tell the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking in at that hallway right there. I see Floyd.
Yeah, don't give Puffy no more drink, man. You that fuckery. Yeah? Man said he was twist, he was lean, he just flew in. You get me? He was taking all sorts of drugs. No, man, this is mad. Mad.
50 and Ray J. I say what's up to Floyd. I say what's up to 50. 50 holds my hand, like, but don't let it go.
You not trying
Floyd shit. This shit.
You trying to avoid Puffy, man. Stop it, man.
We the money team. I'm like, what, Ray J? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Ray J?
We
Man?
got 6 Rolls Royces outside, Fab. We got indoor pools, outdoor pools.
One second, whoever that's trying to get in.
What are you talking about? This is what I'm saying, like, to him. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Then I looked at him. He got the tight red hoodie on that Kevin Hart told me on the phone. He said, yo, he got a tight red hoodie on and flip-flops.
Wow.
I looked down, I seen the flip-flops.
What in there?
Looked up, he got the tight red hoodie on. So in my head, I said, oh shit, this is the shit Kevin Hart was talking about when he said he was bugging out here.
But Kevin Hart is a comedian, so you're not really taking it serious,
I didn't
correct?
even understand it. It don't make no sense what he's saying. So now I see, all right, this is
bugging Ray J. Bugging Ray
Yes,
J right
big up Zulu.
I'm like, yo, Ray J. He like, yo, Fab, you disrespecting Floyd, you disrespecting 50.
What? Like anyone cares? Yeah. Puffy's been doing questionable shit for the whole interview, and you want to talk about what Ray J and other man? Well, stop your nonsense, fam. Yeah, just tell him he's gay and leave. You know what I mean? Throw him in the bin, man. Da 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 da. Yo, yeah, I don't know what's happening to Zulu's internet. As I said, StreamYard's moving mad sometimes, bro. It's moving absolutely crazy. I have to keep doing that, maybe. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Disrespecting the money team. We're not having that. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying to follow it while he's even saying to me. I'm trying to see.
Put over your head with your team behind you.
Yes. The hood gets pulled out. But I didn't swing on him. I ain't do nothing else to him. I just grabbed him and had him by his hood.
That's some Brooklyn shit. That's you just automatically
let him go. That's when he start doing the wild and shit.
Yeah,
when I let him go, he start going.
My man Aziz grabbed him and pulled him. You know what I'm saying? We getting it like that, and then I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna come out like after I kept amping him up. You know what I'm saying? I kept amping Ray J up, just on the shit, not to like whatever. Yeah, just fucking around like we all just like, you know what I'm saying, like a crew. You know what I'm saying? And so,
but Ray J didn't feel no way at the dinner.
Yeah. So we was all together. We kept on fucking with him, and then I don't know. And then the drinks was going crazy. And in Vegas, sometimes you know things are in drinks because it wasn't like him.
You say he kept on fucking with him. What do you mean?
Yeah, I just don't like the way you're moving, Puffy, man. It's not making no sense, bro. It's very feminine and all of that, and it's just like microaggressions.
Ray J kept fucking with Fab?
No. We kept fucking with Ray J.
Oh, y'all got
everybody like 20 rappers because he's fam though. He's fam, so we fucking with him like he's fam. You know what I'm saying? We not knowing, like, you know, he may have been partying a little much because he's up from that night, from that dinner to backstage. He's still up. Hold on. And then I walk in after this. I walk in after this, and I think I'm looking at baby Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing what's going on. He's screaming out the craziest gang, all types of shit. I'm like, yo. I'm like, what happened? What went on? And so it's clicking to me that, oh man, all that shit started from us fucking around at the party. Damn, I done fucked shit up. And then the shit kept going. And you know, I got them on the phone, Ray J apologizing.
Being a cool nigga, I was.
But what was the piano shit that the joke started from in the first place?
He was on the Floyd 24/7.
Ah, I thought it was on Puff piano.
Crib or something.
So it was on Floyd crib.
It was light. It was like, it wasn't even a real tap that we would give each other. It wasn't really something like in front of your girl.
I still did the show too. I did that whole little thing. I went, still did the show. I had an after party afterwards, right? Ray J showed up to the after party, I heard, with Suge Knight trying to get in the after party. They didn't let him in. And then that's when he called up to the Breakfast Club and did the famous rant.
God.
The rant is special.
Yo. Shalom Shabbat.
Big up, Zuni.
Big up, family.
You have no idea.
Yeah, these Puffy guys, man, and this Jamie Foxx business, man. It's mad.
It's mad, fam.
Do you remember this Drink Champs and that?
Yeah, man. I was watching the compilation like a week ago about Diddy. This guy's a flag, man. He's a flagger, man.
Yeah, man. Mad. I think we have to be careful with our wording, but
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a man kisser. Like Sarah.
I'll be. I just want to let you. I'll be coming to London tomorrow. So you go WhatsApp or something.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
I was gonna go on Tuesday, but I'll go tomorrow instead.
Oh, Sunday. Oh. No, you should go Monday. Monday. Yeah, but yeah,
You
no,
did
you
have-
can come and check me. And
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna
yeah,
go to the museum
Mm.
and I need a
Yeah,
trim, so
yeah. I'll put my number in the side chat.
safe.
In the private chat, yeah.
Private, yeah. You go, what's up?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Don't be jumping on
Yes,
Randy to find out my number and
I
that.
know it's gonna be boiling as well, man. I'm sure we'll just wear a shirt or something. It's gonna be boiling tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather's good.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, man, that's it. All right. Yeah, so where are you now?
I'm in Wolves, so our
Okay.
family's house, family, friends,
Oh,
just
okay.
chilling.
Yeah.
So after Saturday church, we go to dinners at people's houses.
Okay,
Sabbath lunch.
yeah. Man, I
Mm.
got so many friends and family who are 7-day Adventists, bro. It's no, seriously. Like there's whole
Mhm.
sections of the community that are that, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
and we wouldn't even know on a day-to-day basis, but on a Saturday or you know what I mean, outside their building and that, then you start to see, oh shit, that's my brethren, you get me? I didn't know you was 7-day Adventist. Man's wearing suit and traveling on a Saturday. Do you get what I'm saying? Like to where I used to live in Holloway, where Rick's
Yeah.
area, they got a big one there, right on the
Mhm.
corner of Seven Sisters Road and that. But
Mhm.
yeah, so and then obviously like a couple of my friends' parents passed away, and one of my friends' moms, she obviously was a 7-day Adventist, so we had to go there and do the service, you know what I mean, and all of that. So it's not like I've
Mhm.
never been unaccustomed to 7-day Adventists. See the elders sitting at the front on the thing, depending on which one you went. I didn't even know there
Mm.
was one near me in when I used to live in Tottenham by the Spurs ground. Yeah,
Mhm.
the road's called Northumberland Park that runs adjacent to it. And
Mhm.
another of my friend's mum passed away. She was Trinidadian, but she went to the 7-day Adventist. When we went in there, people was going in spirit and stuff. I was like, rah, this is coming like some
What?
proper African church. Yeah,
Going
like
in spirit?
yeah. One woman was going in spirit and started speaking in tongues and that. Matty.
That does not sound SDA at all.
Yeah. I know it's
Because
just
we
like
don't even move like that. Like going.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We don't do
That's
none
what
of
I'm saying.
that.
Everybody's sharp. Everybody that I know is usually they're just sharp. They're dressed in their Sunday best, and it's a quite calm service. There's none of that. You know, like Methodist or them type of
Mhm.
churches. But yeah, there was this one woman just shaking and doing her thing, and then she got the mic, and then she was allowed to say whatever she was saying, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Maybe she just felt it. I don't think she might have been. She might have been a member, but she could have just felt the situation. You know what I mean? A relative of
Mhm.
her just passed and but where she goes from. But she was definitely Caribbean though. It's just like, rah, this is mad. Yeah. It's coming like a Nigerian church or something.
Yeah, there's bad black people in the SDA. Like you rarely find the
Yeah.
SDA church that's full of white people. Like
Enough.
very rarely.
Enough. Especially in my area, yeah, enough. Like
Mm.
it's hardly. With the Jehovah's Witness, it's slightly different.
Yeah,
But
there's a
yeah,
lot
you see,
more white.
there's a lot more because of the area. I remember they're coming from all over England to this Kingdom Hall. Yeah. And then all black. You know what I mean? As in
There's a lot of Africans in the Jehovah's Witness, isn't it?
right. I was gonna say
Like
Africans,
more
but
so than Jamaicans, like more like Africans
right,
like in there
but
loads.
more like Gambians and Ghanaians, and not all the same type of, you know what I mean, type of
Yeah.
Africans or Caribbeans that they're getting. You know what I mean? It's like it's weird, yeah.
Mhm.
And I find that, most of the Caribbean people I know who go 7-day Adventists, most of them ain't Jamaican.
Yes, the president of Jamaica is a Seventh-day Adventist, I think,
Oh, is
supposedly.
it? Oh, is it?
Yeah,
No,
he's
the
a full
church is
blown
there.
SDA.
The church is there in Jamaica, but when in England, I find it's mostly the smaller islands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got a lot of Grenadians, Barbadians. You know what I mean? A lot of my friends are like, right, you're not Jamaican, but actually, one of my longtime friend came fresh. Dentist. So yeah, I think that's actually what made him a good person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Loud, very quiet. Yeah.
Because we're definitely the closest to early Christianity, like keeping the Sabbath and keeping the dietary laws, eating kosher. Like bare Christians just doing all sorts of worldly Gentile things, not even keeping the Israelite traditions, nothing.
And then we had a school. We had a school called John Loughborough, which was kind of related. If you wasn't a Seventh-day Adventist, the likelihood of you getting into that school, well, you could get into the school because you was black, right? But you needed to have some religious type something going on for you to go to this special black school in the middle of Tottenham. But it was called John Loughborough. But I know it was run by the SDA. Yeah. So it's a really good school and it doesn't exist no more. They allowed foreigners in, like, you know, like 1 or 2 Chinese, yeah, or people from other ethnic groups, but not white people. There was no white people in that school. Mad.
Do you know what's interesting about the Christian schools that are getting shut down? A lot of it's because of the intolerance to certain lifestyles, right? Don't need to go into detail.
Yeah.
But when do you ever see them shutting down J schools? You know what I mean? And you know the Jays have their opinions on the other lifestyles as well.
Yeah.
Even the Muslim schools, they don't shut down the Muslim schools, do they? So it's interesting. It's interesting. They're trying to silence a certain perspective, you know? You can't be against certain things. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. Like, oh, you don't have a class on RE talking about, you know, certain, you know, sexual preferences and you don't have these classes. Oh, this school is backwards. We're gonna need to change it up. We're gonna need to, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you guys do prayer. You guys do prayers in the assembly. Because when I was in private school, we did prayers in the assembly. We did like hymns and stuff in the assembly. They don't do that anymore, probably not.
Right.
You know what I mean? They used to play like Mozart and stuff, and they used to play like all sorts of like orchestra and stuff. Like while people are like lining up to sit down in the assembly. But there are times we'll just be singing hymn songs, like full blown being at church or something. Can't imagine them doing that today. They're atheists saying, "Oh, I don't want my kid being indoctrinated," and there are people saying, "Oh, I don't want my kid this." Da, 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 da. Next thing you know, it's just the Christian schools are just getting rioted out one by one.
That's crazy.
Into some secular rainbow fest, just talking about all sorts of ungodliness, teaching kids all sorts of rubbish.
Yeah, no, it's mad now. Yeah, the world has changed, man. Right, I even got that Rachel Dolezal video.
But Diddy's a serious problem, bro. Like the amount of guys that he's probably run through, it's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. But all those celebrities. Even did you see the one with Usher?
Yeah.
You see that video when he was making a joke?
Yeah.
He played it when he was like, "Oh, we used to wake up in the morning next to each other," and then Kevin Hart looked at them like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And then Diddy was kind of like, "Oh," he was like, "Oh, damn," he was like, "Damn," like he got caught or something, like saying something he shouldn't.
I was like, pause for what? Yeah. Oh, you waking up with Usher? Usher's just there.
Usher's just smiling. Just smiling. Bro, all of these niggas here, all these singers here that into like the gallus kind of singers, the R&B guys, they're always sus, bro. They're so most of them like Chris Brown and all these people, they're them into that kind of thing, bro. Like they're sus. Like when you're overtly trying to be like a womanizer, I don't know. Something's a bit, I don't know, man.
When you're overtly puff. Yes, people.
Yeah.
Forget the date. Yeah, 28th. Let's say. Yeah, this was set for today, but it's gonna be tomorrow. The big debate between LR and Andrew the Great. You get me? Who influenced who?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I had to tell them we've done this already. They were like, "Oh,
we've done this so many times."
I'd be interested to find out on that, bruvs. Please, just leave us alone, man.
We've done this so many times.
Yeah. Did the 42 laws of my art influence the 10 commandments? Wow. Well, we'll see.
I was a bit confused though, Maki, when Andrew said he was. I was a bit confused though when Andrew said he was a Christian, but then he's arguing the opposite point. So I'm kind of a bit confused with that. But did he mean that he was just a traditional, like I grew up in the church, or whatever, or like what did he mean? Because if you're a Christian, you shouldn't really be making arguments against the Bible. From my perspective, I was thinking, I don't know, I was questioning that still. Like, like I don't know, because he's on the opposing side, isn't he?
Yeah, I think one is Israelite and one is Kemet. And then,
but he said he was Christian though.
Yeah, based. I think Christian based, but he's just not going to have anyone dissing Kemet in it. And I do understand that point of view. Yeah, because as an Israelite, that should be your last port of call. Romans, anyone could get this, but it shouldn't be Kemet.
Yeah, it shouldn't be Kemet still. Can't up. It shouldn't cuss Kemet. And the Bible tells you do not abhor the Egyptian because he was a stranger in his lands. It tells you to put respect on these neighbors.
Yeah, but I saw they got their own league in it. The ultimate debate league. Definitely subscribe to that, guys. You know what I mean? But I saw Zion Lex and all of them on there the other day.
Really? Don't lie.
Yeah. You know what I mean, the next one he's bringing here is Tazariak, right?
Woo, bro!
He's bringing Tazariak for us to come in. You know what I mean? Big up Black Jesus Minister anyway.
Black Jesus Minister, man. He's doing the connections, man. That's good, man.
He's putting in the work for us. So
that's man.
Yeah. These guys ain't the best though. You know what I mean? But you got
we're better than them. We're better, but you know, it's 100%.
Yeah. Like they're all right, but they've got some good ones. As I said, once I saw Zion on there, and I saw Asar. Remember Asar? Big man. Yeah. He was on there, and they were debating something, and I knew that this guy was gonna get crushed. You know what I mean?
Well, when was the video?
A day or two ago.
Was it live? Like as in like it was uploaded a day or two ago?
Yeah, it was uploaded. No, it was live a day or two ago. Yeah, so it's still up there. Yeah.
Wow. So he's really getting big shots in like his show now.
Yeah,
he's getting Zion Lex.
Yeah.
Man.
Zion Lex, you got Asar, you got a few others. I'm like, okay. This league ain't bad. You know what I mean?
You think he's trying to rival Sonnet low key? Like he's trying to low key.
I think slightly, but at the same time, maybe not else. And then Black Jesus Minister is only the guy who they who's trying to help. I suppose he's part of it. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition now in this debate organizer channels. Like Sinai is looking around. There's a lot of competition now for Sinai. I'm saying. A lot of competition now. He's gonna need to switch things up because people are trying to take his shine now. You know what I mean? People are trying to take his shine.
That's mad. But yeah, I like all that, man. You know what I mean? Because we ain't had a good debate for a while or whatever. But their style is what makes me laugh. Because not all of them are bringing Delil like that. It's just whether you can argue your case. You know what I mean? And make the other person look a little bit dumb. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, out, man. He's winning the debate, yeah? All right, cool. Safe, no problem.
To be honest with you, even when it comes to this whole thing about the 44 laws of Maya, I obviously have my inclination to be on Yara's side, right? But
yeah.
The law of even though the law was given by God, and if that's the case, that means how can Kemet be plagiarized from God? Because God is for anything.
I got Yara's back when they had the pre-debate on the other week, and they were talking about it. I definitely sided more with Andrew the Great.
I noticed that. Because I was a bit annoyed. I was like, Naka, why are you defending Yara? I was kind of mad at that.
Yeah, he's right when he says it's not 42 laws. So even saying the 42 laws is just a ridiculous statement. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and this is and then man, this is from the Book of the Dead. You're like, bruv, this is what we're doing now, not the book of coming forth by day. Do you get it? I have not. Was it blasphemed against the Netta or the Most High. You know, that's what it is. It's all nations as a form of like prayer. Do you get what I'm saying? Rather than say it's a laws. Do you get it? It is laws, but it's more you're making proclamations. I have not sinned against the Most High. I have not committed adultery. I have not looked at another man's wife, whatever. I have not called the Lord's name in vain, and all of these type of stuff. You know what I mean?
But Michael, the fact that there's even confessions, it shows that there must be a law code that predates those confessions. Because what is he putting those confessions against? To say I have not done XXX, right? It's based on those laws that were already there. So that means the laws that they had in Kemet have to be older, because he's doing the naivety confessions on a law code that's already existent. I have not done this. I have not done that. I have not done. You know what I mean?
Right. And those confessions, I mean, or are we talking about when you reach the afterlife on the day of judgment? Because the person who wrote them is Tahuti, and Tahuti is going to be there on the day of judgment writing down what you say, and then they're going to weigh your heart against the feather. Do you get it? Against your deeds, and then that's how you move on. Do you get it? So there's a process that the person who takes down the notes, but this is only exclusively for the kings. You get what I'm saying? Like Osiris and all of these ones, those kings, when they pass, their rite of passage is what we're talking about, the 42 negative confessions, which is not negative confessions.
So my question to you though is, Matthew, have you heard of the laws of Hammurabi?
Yes.
You know how old that is, right?
It's old still.
Is it not older than the laws of Maya?
Nope. Because as I said, talking about we're talking about a situation where we're talking about gods, right? The Neteru and all of this, Amun-Ra, Osiris, and right? And that story we cannot pinpoint. We can't put a time or date on that. There has to happen first, and then people write it down, and then it becomes something like a religion or whatever. But that's not its original capacity. But it's definitely way, 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 way back before we could even imagine. Do you get what I'm saying? The story of how the Netters and all of that. Yes, it's got a time period, but it's way back than anything that we know. Before Kemet comes into existence, when it's still in Nubia as an idea amongst the Nubians. Because remember, Nubia is the mother of Kemet. So all those ideas and thing of Anubis and embalming and all of those concepts and Osiris and all of that is with the Nubians before there's any Egyptians.
So it's saying here that it's dated, the Code of Hammurabi dates to about 1758 BC. That's like 3,000. Yeah, 3,758 BC.
No way,
right?
Yeah.
Well, isn't Kemet, or at least Egypt, not the Nubia, but Egypt, isn't that like 3,000 BC or 4,000 BC? Something.
4,000. You took off an extra.
It's not 5,000, because I remember when we did the math, Sumeria was like around like 5,000, almost 6,000, and then Egypt.
There was 100 years supposedly between them, but the problem with that was they were only starting at Menes, so it's not pre-dynastic Egypt. It's just Egypt from the conjoining of Upper and Lower Egypt. Do you get it? So that's for them when Egypt starts because of the dynasties. But that is just from that's just them keeping good records. Do you get it? If they never kept records, we wouldn't be able to have this conversation. That's the good thing about Kemet. You know what I mean? Yeah, that the ability of writing and all of that was with them. Do you get what I'm saying? Or Africans, long before, you know what I mean, anyone's writing it down and calling it 48 negative confessions, Book of the Dead, and all of these lies. You can't understand. We're speaking from a European paradigm, I feel. Most of us. Even these guys when they speak, you know what I mean? So that's how they can get into a bit of trouble, because you might be quoting Champollion or one of these guys, and it's just their interpretation of our shit when they weren't even there. So, you know, we could take
Yeah,
it with
the laws of Maya are older than the Code of Hammurabi still. It says 2925 BC. That's versus 1.17 BC. So that's clearly like almost 3000 BCE. That's quite old, bro.
One's 4,000, 4,500.
Yeah, basically 4,000 something, and then the others 3,000 something.
Right.
So this they're saying this is during the reign of Menes, right? The unification.
Yes, exactly.
So it's pretty old still. It's pretty old still. I can't even cup.
And for us, it's not even old, because just saying that we joined upper and lower, or upper and lower already exists. It's just that Menes controls lower, and took full control of it all the way up to the Levant. You get what I'm saying? He took everything back that was previously theirs anyway. Yeah. And maybe some other people have gone there, settled, blah, blah, blah. Man weren't having it. Man went there, conquered man. Man called man the Scorpion King. Man called him all sorts of names, but then came back and upper and lower Egypt. And then the first dynasties start with him. You get it? So it's like, that's cool. But when we start going pre-dynastic, there's a couple. You know what I mean? It starts going crazy. Another 3,800 or something. 3,800 prior to what we're talking about. So it's like, bros. And then now you're finding erosion, 11,000 years old. So the timeline for it's just dumb. You know what I mean?
But Michael, my only issue.
Later. Yeah.
But Michael, my only issue with the premise is,
the
only stance you can take about the influencing is if you are non-Abrahamic, because the claim is that the commandments were given to us directly from God to Moses. Right. So if God is giving us the commandments, how is God being influenced by Kemet? He made Kemet. He's God, right? So if you're coming from an Abrahamic perspective, you believe that God is real. It doesn't make sense that you can say Kemet influenced it. How can Kemet influence God? But if you're coming from a perspective that you don't think the Abrahamic God is God, then you can say, well, the people just attributed it to God, but they made it up and took it from Kemet. So do you see how your point of view, your religious point of view, has an impact on how you perceive that debate? So I'm saying,
yeah. And how
to me, Matthew, imagine someone telling me God was influenced by Kemet. That doesn't even make sense. It's God. That's basically what someone's saying when they're saying that to me, basically.
Yeah, but God is definitely influenced by Kemet. God can even say, yeah, I love the gold in that land because it's good gold. This is in the beginning when there ain't no Kemetans or not.
No, but God says that Egypt, but God even says Egypt, my people. Egyptians are God's people, we're all God's people.
Right.
But when you say that the fourth,
I was going to make the point of Abraham. The God of Abraham spoke to Pharaoh. So if the God of Abraham spoke to Pharaoh, then it just shows you the connection. It's one. You get it? We're all worshiping.
Okay, so
whether you call him Yahweh or whatever, it didn't really matter to the God of Abraham. Yeah, he still went and gave the Pharaoh a vision warning him of some infraction. Do you get it? That's why he asked Abraham, what have you done? What have you brought into the house of Pharaoh? Like, what's going on? Yeah. And he's like, you know what I mean? All of that type of stuff.
So how about this then, Matthew, right? Because I think you're seeing what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Is it fair to say, rather than the 42 laws of Maya influence the 10 commandments, is it not better to say, like as a better argument, that the Egyptians influenced the Israelites? Because no Israelite can ever deny that the people influence the people.
That's true.
But to say that the people can influence God, that doesn't even make sense. So do you see how when you rephrase it, it's less there's less arguments there. No Israelite, no staunch Israelite who's against Hamites or against Africans could ever even utter from their mouth that Kemet did not influence Israel at all. That's a fact they influenced them. Even the Bible says that Moses was meant to know the wisdoms of Kemet, right? We went into Kemet when we were getting mashed up by the Babylonians. We always ran into Africa. So no one can deny that. But to say that the spiritual system or the spiritual aspect of it is what was taken, that's like you're demeaning the God of Abraham, saying that he's just stolen and like he just took everything from someone. How can he take things from his creation? How can the God of Abraham?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think God can do that. I don't think anyone's trying to say that either. I think more what's happening is that he's not understanding what came first. Yeah, if the laws, if the 10 Commandments came first, then it is what it is. If the laws of Ma'at, but it's fixed within a time frame and it's attributed to Moses, yeah, who is an Egyptian. Do you get what I'm saying? So the influence of Egyptian must be prevalent in his writings or whatever he's doing, or even his contact with the Creator, because you're not in a foreign land that is still part of Egypt. So God resides in Egyptian land. He resides everywhere, innit? He's boundless. You know what I mean?
And the Egyptians are older than the Israelites by thousands of, well, hundreds of years. If you want to say, but Abraham is not an Israelite, so you can't even say Israelites from Abraham. You have stuff from Jacob, really.
Yeah,
so that is thousands of years, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's it. It's a mad thing to between Abraham and when we even get to Jacob. Yeah, we still gotta go through Moses and Joseph and all these people. Do you get what I'm saying? Who have all gone to Kemet?
No. Jacob is before all of them still. Because remember, Joseph and Abraham. No, Joseph brings Jacob and his brothers into Kemet, and then after them is the Moses situation when they become slaves and all that stuff.
Right.
So Jacob is older than Moses.
Yeah, definitely. No, Jacob.
But even
Jacob is the last one, right? No, he's after Moses.
Jacob is Joseph's dad.
Okay.
The 12 tribes of Israel came from Jacob. Jacob had 4 wives. Remember the Jacob and Esau situation? All of that is before Exodus. All of that is before Joseph. So remember, it's Abraham, and then it's Isaac, and he also has Ishmael, right? Kicks out Ishmael, and then Isaac gets a wife, Rebecca. Rebecca has twins, one Esau, one Jacob. They have that little dispute. One gets the birthright, and then Jacob goes back down to the land of to Samaria. He gets a wife, works 7 years. The dad that he was giving the wife played him, gave him the ugly sister. He had to work another 7 years. Then he got the one that he wanted, Ruth. They went back up to Canaan, had like bare sons, 12 sons, 4 wives, famine. Joseph gets put in, the Joseph story anyway. I don't need to explain. Like, gets taken into slavery into Kemet. Then he becomes, second in command. Then brings them all back into Kemet, and then Exodus. So it's actually all before the Exodus, all that Jacob stuff. And while all that's happening, Kemet's got kingdoms, got pyramids. It's like well into its history. It's not even early kingdom. It's well into its history. To be fair.
And then we're saying like we're not separating Israel from Kemet. We're not doing that. We're not even claiming any such thing. So the premise, do you get what I'm saying? Because in reality, what are you trying to dismiss your own people's knowledge and thing of somewhere where they lived and would have been a basic rule, I suppose, if you're into that. Forced to be Kemet religion. I personally think there wasn't a Kemet religion at the beginning. I think it came more later on in the dynasties that people started to worship these kings as deities and that. You know what I mean? I don't know when it started, but it started somewhere in the dynasties. Yeah. And
so can I ask a question? Based on what you just said,
yes.
And I've been thinking about this because you know how Akhenaten gets vilified, right? Like, he tried to change up the thing and but like, really and truly, bro, like, not only is he one of the most prominent monarchists, like, except for Abraham being like the famous one, like what he did, one could argue that he was basically bringing it back to what it may have been before the idolatry.
Well, it wasn't idolatry. I mean, his name was Odin.
I'm saying he's bringing it back to where it was before the idolatry.
No, he's just took one school of thought and ran with it. That's it. You tried to close all the other temples and schools of thought. This is the story. Do you get it? That was his fundamental error. Like, you can do what you do. You're the pharaoh, right? You're the king, right? You can do what you want. You can take on what religion or what way of life or what school of thought. Because the ones that are called Toph Moses, who do you think they were under the school of? They were under the school of Toph or Tahuti. You understand? So that ends up with onto their name, clearly showing you, yeah, what school of thought. Yeah. If you're the school of Amun, yeah, Amun was in the school of Amun Ra. So Ra, or the Artan, which you're later on gonna call it, but you already had the Ra in your name. Yeah. Use Tut Ankh Amun, yeah, and then you turn you was Akhenaten. No, sorry, you was what was his name before? What was his name before? He changed his name, but his first name already had the Amun in it, or you know what I mean, or the Ankh, or the sun, basically the representation of the sun in his original name. Then he changed it for some reason, and then decided to take that one school of thought and run with it. Now, it is essential. The sun provides us life, sustenance, helps us grow stuff. So it is important to us, but it's not the only school of thought. If you know that a priest wasn't a priest, he was an alchemist and a scientist, and their study was of nature, the science of nature, which covers everything. So to take one aspect of it being the sun, I mean, you could have got the school of Shu, which is the wind. Do you get me? You could have got the school of the water. Nun. You get me? You could have gone into those schools. Like, they're all schools. Yeah,
But
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah.
But Maki, you've even admitted that it didn't start off that way, where they were worshipping these things or ancestors, but then at some point in time, they started doing spooky things and judgy things like that. You've admitted that at some point in time they started doing it. And the reason why I'm saying that it might be possible.
Oh yeah, at some point of time, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, and even before Ptolemy, because some people say, "Oh, that's only when the Greeks came in." No. Even before the Greeks came in, they had temples to these things. They did sacrifices to these things. If that doesn't sound spiritual, I don't know. Because yes, there's a lot of science. No one can deny the science. No one can deny the chemistry, chemistry, all that stuff. Cool, I'm with it. Electricity, all that stuff. Atoms, atom. Cool. I'm with that. The science, there's wisdom. Cool. But at some point, it became spiritual, bro. It became judgy. At some point,
it became a religion.
Facts. So what I'm saying is, so to some extent, you have to rate what Akhenaten was doing to some extent, because if you really study the Amun-Ra thing, not only was he maybe bringing the worship to one deity, but even the deity he was worshiping said you can't make an image of him, right? The sun was supposed to be it's supposed to symbolize Amun, but there is no image for Amun. He believed in an invisible God. That sounds a lot like what we're over here saying as the Abrahamics. I'm just saying.
That is Kemetan theology, what he's doing. He's just taken one aspect of it. Yeah. The physical seeing part of it. Because it comes in three parts. Amun-Re, Amun-Ra, Atum-Re. Do you get what I'm saying? So the one of them is unseen, the unseen creator or the unseen essence of everything. Do you get it? That has always been a Kemetan principle. Do you get it? Right? That has always been a Kemetan principle. He never brought nothing new. What he tried to do was separate himself and do like, he was basically like a hippie. I'm not saying he was doing anything wrong. You're right, Lulu. Right? No, he was a hippie. Hairy fairy.
You're telling me you don't rate it?
No, listen. He was inviting dignitaries from Rome and other places to come and meet him in the open desert where he's sitting there with umbrella. He's got melanin. He's okay. People are dying in front of him. Like, this is a weirdo guy. Yeah. The reports and all of that, it's just like he's doing his hairy fairy stuff. Borders got relaxed. You got to understand, under his reign, where all the places like Israel and Jerusalem, they got taken over because he's not maintaining. He's not maintaining.
Taken over by who?
Probably Assyrians and whoever, Hittites or whoever at the time. Do you get it?
Do you know Akhenaten was alive during the same time as King David?
Right.
And you know, like some of the poems I found in Akhenaten's tomb. Very similar to some of the stuff in the Book of Psalms.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. According to Kemetan history, yeah, from what these Europeans know, he was basically rubbed out of history. Him and his son, yeah. Him and his son were rubbed out of history on stelas, on whatever. They chipped his name off. Do you get it?
They chipped his nose off as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember you can go and find the city of Amana that he set up, yeah, but it's only fragments because the way they constructed it is the way they took it down and kicked out after he passed away. Yeah. And then what the son tried to do, the little boy king, yeah, is tried to reinstate the other, what do you call it? The other temples or the other schools and say, yeah, we're bringing it back to the old ways. That's the old ways. Yeah. That anyone could go to Kemet. Remember, Kemet is the biggest university on the planet, right? And study under a particular school. Now, no one here could tell you, unless they studied in the school of Ammon, they could tell you nothing. They could tell you the generic stuff that me and you might know. Yeah? We can see with our observable eye the sun's processes. Do you get it? But you're not going to get the full education of atomic and nuclear fission or fusion and all of that. Remember, I had that beef with James Jones over it. Yeah, talking about what they didn't know about nuclear. Excuse me, atom ray. What are we doing?
He invented the science.
Yeah. You get me? He was like, no. I said that's not nuclear fusion. What's happening in the sun? That's nuclear fission.
Some pre-flood technology right there, man.
Yeah, right. But as I said, the overstanding, as I said, we've been on this planet for thousands of years. Wouldn't we have a place that was like many places, as we know, places you could go and learn, go and gather books and go and gather certain knowledge or enter certain schools and become anointed. This is where the concept of anointed came from. Yeah. Where you would get initiated into different schools. One of them was water, like baptism. Yeah. There's a baptism of fire. There's another one. There's other ones where you go inside a water tank and there's alligators in there and you swim underneath them and then come out the other side. These are all initiations into particular orders. Yeah. And being a king, you're allowed all of them are under you get it? You can study anything you want, just like Moses. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna have that access to all of those schools. You know what I mean?
You telling me they had baptism in Kemet?
Of course. Yeah. Where do you think a lot of people got baptized? They got baptized in a place called Khartoum. Yeah, which is in Sudan, where the two Niles join up basically and become one. Yeah. If you look up Khartoum, which is in Sudan, yeah, it's just down the Nile basically. Yeah, and this is where people did rituals and many prophets and things got baptized.
Ritual immersion. No, you're right, Star. I can see it. I typed it in still.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All roads lead to Kemet.
All roads. Thank you. All rivers, all roads.
Interesting.
Until you get to the other side, and then we're going down to your side. Like I remember when Beefy said to me, "I'm about 2-3 rivers away from the Nile." Something like.
But we went there. We went there at the time, though.
No, you haven't saying he's like
the Khoisan.
No, he's saying 2 rivers across from here, from where he is in Zimbabwe, across to the Nile. So there's one major river, maybe the Longwe or whatever, and there's another one, and then you're more or less in that region to get hooked up onto thing, because they all link to Lake Victoria. Once you hit Lake Victoria, you're gonna the other side of it is the Nile. So
yeah,
it makes sense. I'm like, right, for an African, these biblical stories, are closer than people think. Yeah, when they're talking about Havilah in the beginning, you have to go and look up these places, and you find out this is Africa, this is Ethiopia, and that. The 2 rivers that encompassed it, and this one, the Gion and Pion, and all of this type of stuff. Yeah. So it's an African story, like that. What's his name? That is it, Joseph? Joseph Mutombo. Mutongo. Yeah, that guy is
Oh,
a
you mean
serious guy.
Joshua Mopongo?
Joshua. Yeah, that's it.
Bro, Matthew, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the video of him like what 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Bro, he's gonna full camera, bro. Like,
he's going.
When we watched him that day last time, he was like sort of like on the spectrum, maybe like leaning more towards it. But now he's full blown camera, bro.
I told.
Like he's.
One time when I was watching the F.T.K back in the day, yeah, and a guy came from South Africa, and he wanted to speak on 125th, and he spoke, and he said, "Listen, my people say they come from a place called Kempt, yeah, or Kemtu, yeah, which was basically Kemet, yeah. This is South African, you know. I think he's like half Khoisan or something, you know what I mean? And he's saying, listen, I'm trying to show this to my people. I've just learned this stuff, yeah, but I'm learning about my heritage, my thing. But in my country, this is what they say, yeah. And now I come over to America, I put the pieces together, and this is what I'm saying. I was like, wow, that's mad. You get me? Bantu migration, there you go. yeah. If the Bantu
But this is what, but I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Like Joshua Mopongo to me screams like Masonic. I don't know, maybe because I'm just being judgmental, but I feel like the way he was so quick to just dash away the Bible, yeah. This guy was an SDA preacher. He even had like a education in theology. I think he was a bishop.
I don't
like,
think he dashed it away.
He's definitely keeping it undercover though. He's not trying to be a vocal on it anymore.
I think he uses, obviously, like everyone who's read the Bible uses the Bible as examples, whether you be Muslim, Jew, or whatever. Otherwise, you still use, you know what I mean? Because no one can say the Bible is, you have to throw it away. I've never ever said that. Do you get me? He's got gems in there. He's got definitely, you know what I mean? There's parts I say, no, I'm not interested, right?
Usually when people become Kemet though, they usually jump to that conclusion. Yeah.
Sometimes. No, because his point is that the names are all wrong in the Bible. Their names are all wrong. They're just trying to, you get me? It's just language that's being used that makes you think distant from it. But in its original form, yeah, then you get to hear the names and the picture, and it makes sense to you now. Do you get it? And that's what I feel happened to him. Yeah. Because he was making the point of all the names in the Bible being African names. Yeah. Man, be like, that name is from my village.
No, I'm with all that, yeah, like trying to bring Africa to the Bible and all of that. But it's when you start going far left and saying stuff like, you know, we don't want your Jesus. You can't, like, you know, the whole colonizer rhetoric. And yes, we know the history. They came with the Bible. No one can deny that. We can't pretend. But when he starts leaning into that and like jumping on the bandwagon of basically kind of shitting on the Bible, but basically he's doing it under the guise of, oh, I'm not shitting on the Bible. I'm shitting on the colonizers' version of it.
Yes.
But while you're doing that, you're talking about ancestors trying to go back to the roots, and it's like, bro, like, are you even Christian anymore? Like the way you're going, it's so off field. It's so Kemet like. Like, where's the? I don't know, because the only reason why I'm saying that is because I watched him from the beginning. I watched him from the beginning when he was doing sermons in the SDA churches. He was doing hardcore, like Christian, typical Christian sermons. Like he was a believer. And where he is now, wearing arcs and like doing his next thing now, I don't know, bro. He's gone off. I'm not gonna lie, he's gone off. I'm saying as a Christian, for me, he's gone off.
There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be an actual Christian. There's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of our sages and prophets weren't that either. So I don't know why the importance on being a Christian. No, it's not important on any of it. It's more about your inner self and what you believe or what you know. Do you get what I'm saying? If you know there's a creator, if you know these stories are African stories, if you know Kemet is in Africa, yeah, it's just a bougie Africa, or not a bougie, but it's just an intelligent. We've got to that level in our civilization, being the civilizers of the world, yeah, that we had that level of cohesiveness, yeah. We were synchronized, yeah. Ain't no race ever been on the planet other than us ever been synchronized 100%. That's why we can have golden ages and all of that. where everything was blessed and beautiful, and people could just multiply and do whatever, because the Most High has blessed us with everything around us that we needed. We didn't need oil. We didn't need these things, even though they were under our feet. You know what I mean? The gold and the diamonds are at our feet. Yeah, it's either we blessed or somebody's lying to us, and I feel someone's lying to us, and especially holding on to the colonizer's book. So I do understand what he's saying, because there's Jesus and there's Yeshua and there's Emmanuel, and there's different interpretation of the same energy. Yeah,
Marky, do you know what my fear is? Yeah. You know, like how there's this whole Pan-African movement, we've seen like the ugly side of it, with the chaos and with the what's that other guy's name? The mixed guy, the Africa one. What's his name again? Afro something.
Diaspora.
Afro diaspora. There's the ugly side to Pan-Africanism. I feel like a lot of our family in the continent are lapping onto it and becoming like super Kemet and trying to like basically be something that even their own people weren't doing, like before colonization. And it just seems fake, and it doesn't seem genuine. It seems like they're trying to be something like ultra African, like trying to force it. Like, just be, if you're trying to be Zulu or you're trying to be Yoruba, just be that. Why you wearing onks and going extra, being extra? And I don't know. It's just cringe. It's cringe, bro. It's cringe, bro.
Sorry. I did research on the onk. Symbols in the world that don't represent anything negative, so I don't know. It's meant to be the key.
It was a bad example. It was a bad example because onk is kind of a decent symbol. But like when they like go proper, like how can I explain it?
I know what you mean. Crystal.
Okay, do you know like Comic-Con, Matthew?
Yeah.
You know like Comic-Con, yeah? Like they dress up like Iron Man or Captain America, and they're just moving like neat, like they're really trying to force it. Like they're trying to commercialize our culture.
Wow.
And it's like they're lapping onto people who, how can I wear this word disrespectful? They're lapping onto people's perspective of Africa versus people that actually are in Africa who have their own tribal culture. Why don't you just go with that? Why are you trying to move like your I don't know, what's his name?
It's a different type of Pan-Africanism. As I said, there's different types. For me, it was all about the scholars, the John Henry Clarks, the Sheikh Anta Diops, I've made these things clear. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's all about knowledge. And even when it came to the Pan-African conferences, they were there. Do you get it? So I get mad when these guys, don't reveal themselves. They're Garveyites, bro. They're not Pan-Africans. Because I'm a Pan-African. My mother was a Pan-African. Do you get it? Yeah. And most of our African countries were ruled by people with that supposed Pan-African mindset. Yeah, it's of a particular generation in our countries.
What is Pan-Africanism? What is Pan-Africanism to you?
Well, for me, as I said, it was a system of information shared between the continent, the Caribbean, and the Americas. Do you get it? So
system of information.
Yeah, not history, the thing, Timbuktu, all of this type of stuff. This is why Americans have got so much information on our history and culture and Where did it come from? It came from a lot of these scholars who were people who worked in the field. Do you get it? But while they were working, as I said, they worked for these European institutes. Yeah, so they had to write their papers a particular type of way, right? As soon as they retired and all of that, or did their own projects. Yeah, that's when the truth started to come out. So this was the early, there was a Dr. Barashango, he's passed away now. He was the one who wrote a book called African Genesis with a picture of a black Adam and Eve on the cover. Do you get it? Yeah. So like this was way back though. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm with that kind of stuff. That sounds cool. No, I'm saying, here's the question, though, Maki. Is it possible to be a Pan-Africanist and not be into voodoo, not be into ancestors, not be into Kemet? And when I say not into, I mean in the sense of I'm not a practitioner. I respect that culture, but can I be a Christian and still be a Pan-African, right? And still not be into This is what I'm saying. But someone like me wouldn't be considered, even though I'm pro-African.
But it's millennium. It's this new version of Pan. As I said, there's different types, right? And I've seen with the new version exactly what you're saying, 100%.
Thank you.
It's going to lead to our death and destruction, and it seems it's a thing where Africans are not heard. Like our point doesn't matter. Like we just being
exactly, bro.
That's a madness. I've been watching that, observing that lately, arguing
like
others. Yeah,
like even with like big up Shakara, yeah, but like even like when like he has like anger against us or he's critiquing us not accepting Voodoo. It's like, what makes you think Voodoo is the be all and end all of my culture? Like, why is it now? Why is it a disqualifier now for me being pro-African if I'm not with Voodoo?
Exactly.
When I'm doing everything else in my culture, just standardly speaking the language, marital practices, ceremonies. Standardly, the culture is there, but because I'm not with the Voodoo thing, I'm not for my people, and I don't respect that personally. I don't respect people coming in and trying to tell me. And this is the problem with this whole monolith thing, fam. Like, I know we say African and all this stuff in modern day, but really and truly in antiquity, we weren't talking like that. Africa, like a whole continent of people, the most diverse place in the planet, and now we're gonna lump up together into what did you call it? Kimoyo. The whole continent is just one. The whole continent is just one way of thinking. Kimoyo. But you're gonna sum up a whole continent.
Nah,
come on, man. You can't do that, bro. That's why I'm not really with it like that, because it's like everyone's individual, everyone's different, man.
Right.
Everyone's different, man. There's no Pan Asia. Where's Pan Asia? Why are we the only ones doing this weird stuff? Where is Pan Asia?
No, there's Pan Arab. There was Pan Arab.
Really?
Pan Arab. Yeah. Look up Colonel Gaddafi. He says he was Pan African and Pan Arab. I said, Pan Arab? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What is this? Pan Arab. They can't, no such thing. Shush. Stop your nonsense. But if you look him up, he's there. It's there on the same sentence. Of when they.
But the question is like, which one did he put first though? Which one did he put first? Pan Africa or Pan Arab?
I feel Arab.
Yikes!
I feel Arab.
That's the problem.
Because he was an Arab, man. That's
the problem with the North Africans. They'll put their Arab first over Africa. That's the problem.
Yeah. And even that, remember this socialist, fascist, and all of these type of views that's coming from Garvey, right? Remember the other guy took over Pan-Africanism, yeah, and then W.B. Du Bois, and then it goes on from there. So it has different branches. The military kind of branch that these guys are talking about, that's with Garveyism. But even Pan-Africans say Garveyism is played out. We ain't doing that no more. Those are old school, because those men are dealing with early 1900s business. You know what I mean? In their mindset, because that's where all the communists, socialists, fascists, all of these ideas come from the Russian Revolution, and then how to build
the Soviets.
Yeah, how to build a society afterwards. Do you get it? It's a long-standing argument. It's been running since Greece, since Plato's Utopia. Yeah, where they're imagining their version of a society. Yeah, so this is what all these processes are. These where we're talking about communism, fascism, socialism, all of that. These things came into Africa time ago, especially when we started, like 60s, 70s, when we got our independence. You get it? A lot of the leaders were Pan-Africans, and they also believed in socialism. We're going to do our country like this. And to no avail, because in most cases, it just made to loads of bloodshed. Do you get it?
Jamaica, you know what it is as well, yeah? And I can't speak on every Pan-African because this is not fair, but generally, I have this weird feeling like they have a distaste or disdain for people like us that are like either Muslim or Christian. Even though we're clearly African as they are too, but we're continental, they look like we're betraying our team because we're not running around doing ancestors and totems, and but because we're doing Abrahamic, we're like betraying our thing, or we're not 100% African. They look down on our Africanness because we're Abrahamic, and I just feel like that's like, it's like, who are you to come and demand how an African must be? Because you saw a few gimmicky things about voodoo and African spirituals systems, you now want to impose that on a whole continent of people who have their own way of thinking now. Yes, okay, maybe colonization happened, but it wasn't the case throughout the whole continent. Some people had Christianity and Islam before the colonizers or anyone came with a book. We know about Timbuktu. We know about the Torah and the Quran found in that region. We know about the Arabs, that Black African Arabs throughout the whole of Sahara Desert. So to even say these things, it's just ignorance. Like everything was just handed to us. We were trading with people all the way from China and Arabia. The Great Zimbabwe, they found the Chinese swords, and you don't think we would have came across a Quran at some point or came across a Torah. They found Torahs in South Africa and Zimbabwe. So it's like the Lemba, right? Like what are we doing here? Like you can't tell me I'm not African because I'm a Christian. You can't tell me I'm not. I refuse. I refuse, bro. I refuse. This is the problem I have with Pan-Africans. They won't respect your Africanness unless you say, Shaka Zulu or Ahmed Lozi or whatever ancestor, whatever.
But be honest,
they won't respect you.
Zulu, we were there when even our Israelite brothers was trying to work it out. Do you get it? That some of them were of the mindset, I ain't like no stinking African. You remember that? You get me? There was
Okay. Yeah. That's on the other side of the spectrum, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm just saying to show you like how far we've come now, even as Israelites and all of that. You know what I mean? Even in America, they've changed from that. They've had to move from some of those, even them Tazariaks and that was vehemently.
Yeah, 100%.
He can't come to the barbecue. He African. Like, oh, cuz. I like
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can you imagine, Michael? We go up there and they say to us, "We can't go because we're African. We're both black."
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
But now,
then he lets the Native American or the mixed race or the light skinned guy in, like the guy that clearly looks like he's a white guy. He lets him in, but he doesn't let us in because we're African. That's crazy. But I bet you if we said we're African American, they wouldn't be able to tell and wouldn't let us in.
After you saw remember the stele, the carving with the Israelites with their locks, and like, bro, not every man can do that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, they've got to make sense of nonsense that they've been taught. Yeah, they have to unlearn that nonsense if you're gonna get to a
the stele with the locks. They've got locks in them. What do you guys call it? You call it dada or something in it? What do you call it?
Yeah, that's right. Dada.
You guys got locks over there, and the Israelites got locks as well. Are you trying to say the Israelites are not African when they're clearly showing African features? Come on, man.
Have to go that deep. Can we go to Samson? Did Samson have
locks? Even Solomon had locks.
Right.
It says it in the Bible.
It does.
That's dazzling locks.
Yeah. So it's normal for us. Yeah. But this is the change. Yeah. And Christ is moving with a big afro. Yeah.
Right.
They're seeing him when he's old though. You know what I mean? Hair like lamb's wool. Then I'm saying lamb's wool is white, but it's an afro. It definitely is an afro. But I'm saying when you say lamb's wool, you could have made a reference to another animal of a different color. To get it. Unless it's bar black sheep you're dealing with. Yeah, maybe the sheeps are black out there. You know what I mean? It could be. It could be, right? Yeah? Yeah, because I've seen some black sheep. You know what I mean? Those things exist.
But maybe the white hair, because I remember we spoke about this before, the white hair could just signify that he's old, right? And he's wise.
Right.
Because if he's been up there since the resurrection, and now when John is seeing him is how many years after? Maybe he's not wrinkled up like an old man, but his hair maybe goes white or something. He's aging a bit.
Because that's
like
wisdom.
an old man kind of. Yeah.
They're saying that's wisdom and intellect. You know what I mean? Showing thing. It doesn't mean deterioration necessarily on the higher plane that we're dealing with. You know what I mean? So an appearing to someone and saying, his eyes was red like fire. Well, that's a black man trait. We know, and that's a hot climate trait as well. If you live in a hot climate, your eyes will gather this film.
Yeah, like
I know because my uncles, their eyes are like yellow, in the daytime, and then if they go sleep or have a nap or wake up, oh my god,
red
eyes, bro, red eyes.
It's just had a bad, or something.
Yeah, just like whoa, man, that's normal because the sun is so intense. It does that to you. So your eye creates a layer that protects it and all of that.
Even a voice like many waters, deep voice. Come on, man.
Then we're going to go, okay, if we're doing temperature, then we look at Galilee. Like just drop us out. Yeah, 40
Yeah,
degrees
it's too
every
hot.
day.
People over there getting
Yeah.
skin cancer, man. They can't even hack it, bro.
So that's
what we
another.
doing?
Yeah, and even if he was light skinned, he wouldn't seem light skinned because we don't do colorism, and he would have still been golden or brown or dark. You know what I mean? The darker version of whatever they're thinking because of the climate. Yeah, no matter what color we are, we're all gonna look different if we're in a hot climate for a long time. Do you get it?
But you know what it is though, Mikey? I suspect not only was he sure obviously black, but I think he would have been dark skinned. And my theory is because it would be convenient for God to place him in a position where he was like the lowest of the low. Like he was born in a manger. He wasn't born in like a palace, right?
Yeah.
So like if the people at the bottom maybe kind of like looked down upon, maybe like were really dark or whatever. This is just my suspicion, but I'm not 100% on it. I suspect he was dark skin. I don't think he was light skin. I don't think he was olive. I think he was proper dark skin.
Yeah.
And even in the Talmud, it talks about him having black skin. Still, I've seen that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you're right.
And you see those black Madonna paintings with Mary holding baby Jesus, pitch black, bro, pitch black. Those paintings.
Sorry, not to be disrespectful, but a European die for their people. Like literally, he's going to be the, you know what I mean, that represents everyone and is going to get everybody. You know what I mean? It's going to save everyone's salvation and all sorts. Like died for their people, martyr. You know what I mean? Famous ones. Have we got any?
I don't think so.
I don't think Hitler. I don't think Alexander the Great. I don't think, you know what I mean, Caesar. I don't think any of these guys fit into that category. Do you?
Nah, they don't. And they don't even exist until those times, because before those times, they weren't even around.
Right. So I'm starting to think it's definitely a characteristics of a man rolled with 12 disciples, 12 man them.
Brethren. They say brethren.
Yeah, this ain't the cabinet or the because they don't do that over here. Yeah.
And they got shanks. They got swords as well.
Right.
Some of
them are
bad
man, fisherman, taxman, all sorts. Like man's stacked with everything. Every type of.
Gotta ask yourself, where did Pierre get that knife to carve that thing is here?
Oh, you got swords.
Yeah, the sword.
You lot rolling with swords, yeah? Like Larry Jesus, I got this. Chew. Jesus saying, no. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword, my G. I respect what you tried to do, though. Do you get it? But we can't be stooping to their level. He's like, nah, let them take me, man. Let them take me, man.
Yeah, the time is now. It's my time now. It's my time now.
You get me?
We knew when his time was.
Yeah. This is, and then make it like it was the brothers. Yeah. Imagine Christ was like Bernie Mac or something.
Oh, God, come on, put some respect. Put some respect on Christ. Make him a.
Yeah, but you said he's dark skinned, so I'm just saying. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of someone dark skinned. Maybe no, I don't know. I was gonna say Tyrese, but I don't want to.
You say Wesley Snipes.
All right, Wesley. That's it. Imagine he's Wesley, right? And all the man them around him. Yeah, so he's having this conversation, but he's having it with, let's just say, Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson is Peter or whatever, or Simon or whatever. You know what I mean? And he's a fisherman and he's hench, and you know what I mean? He's got his little swords because he usually cut up fish, but he's always got to carry a bora or whatever. Yeah, whips out his little sword and cuts off man's ear. Yeah, what do you think the conversation's gonna be like? You know what I mean? Don't it sound like the biblical version? Like I couldn't imagine two white or Middle Eastern brothers talking to each other like the way the Bible describes. It sounds black.
No, that's a fact. This is a fact. The whole thing sounds black. The whole thing sounds black.
Fullback, cuz. You get me? I can translate. You know what I'm saying? Fullback.
That's a fact, bro.
Because if you live by the scrap, you die like H.
Mikey, can you imagine, yeah, if we had grown up, had Bible films and it was black people playing the characters and it was written by black people, like people would be have so much more of a better connection with it. Because all we're seeing is just white depictions of Jesus and all this stuff. It just makes you not Like as an African, I even feel weird watching that kind of stuff. It's like, man, I don't really want to be seeing no, you know what I mean? Like make it authentic, like make it the real African origin, like how it was, like you know what I mean? Like if we grew up having like proper Bible films, like depicted the way they should be, there'll be people having way more respect on it.
I think so. I think so. Yeah. They did to the biblical movies what they did to the gods of Egypt.
Gods of Egypt, exactly.
Yeah, and that's what they've been happening. Moses, all of this. This is wow with Charlton Heston and that Ben Hur, all of these type of things, bro. Yeah. Now when I think, this is family stuff. You get me? Like mom's like, yeah, this is boom, the Saturday movie, Moses.
But Michael, you know what's so frustrating? You know what's so frustrating about this? Yeah. Have you seen the whole controversy about Cleopatra with the film, that Netflix film? You've heard about the controversy, right?
Yeah.
Like bare white people getting mad that they're depicting her as a black woman. It's like, excuse me, like you're getting mad that we're depicting one character. And to be fair, I've looked at the images. She probably wasn't black, like because she's a Ptolemy in it. Like a lot of people forget this, but she's a descendant of Ptolemy. She's more or less olive or something because she's mixed with Greeks. She's a Greek, basically. She's not even really Egyptian like that. She's Ptolemy.
No, she is Egyptian like that. Remember that.
No, Mikey, she's white, bro. She's a Ptolemy.
And she can't be. She's half Ptolemy.
So you're saying her mother was Egyptian?
Of course. Would make sense, right? Because that's how you establish boom. You have to get another dynasty. Yeah, either the king or the queen is new. You understand? The king and the queen is new, and the princess, or should I say, is from she's a princess of the Ptolemaic dynasty. She's not the eldest, remember. Her brother Ptolemy is the one who's a younger brother, because he's a male, is the one that sat on the throne first. Yeah. But their origin is that, that's why they always depicted with dark hair and blah blah blah. Because when you mix a supposedly Etruscan with the Egyptian of the time, you get
Etruscan.
I don't know.
Michael, you're having hope that these Ptolemies were full blown white, bro. I think they were full blown white, bro.
I'm saying not the dynasty, the general that came from Alexander's army, Ptolemy, is a white guy. Yeah, I can say that.
Right, and so his family that he brings in and establishes, because they basically usurped.
No, he doesn't bring.
They usurped the throne, bro. It's full of Greeks. The whole thing's full of. That's what they call it. That's what they call it Egypt. It became a Greek place.
He makes his family.
It became a Greek thing from when he came in there. No one can deny that.
But I'm saying he's a military man, and he's coming, and he's supposedly meant to look after the ends or whatever. I don't know what position they had, or as I said, they were established at Alexandria. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, because that's their base, right? But as I said, that's nowhere near Kemet and all of that type of stuff. But the people are still going to be around there, and if it's a princess of supposedly a previous dynasty, that would make sense. That the one that precedes Ptolemy, they could have been Greco-Roman as well, because remember they'd been there for 3,000 years at least. So that place had been around before Alexandria.
And they were doing a bag of breeding, right? And the bear of the natives were moving further down the Nile and going up the Nile, going to other parts of Africa, right? West, Central, South, whatever, right? And then we're just getting misplaced by a bag of, Arab-looking people and Greek-looking people, olive-skin-looking people. And then when you look at even before the Greeks came in, the Persians came in. There's been bare mix-up that's been happening all up until that point to where we get to Cleopatra. There's no way she looked like a full-blown African woman. There's absolutely no way. If anything, to being generous, maybe she had a bit of color, a tiny bit. But bro, that nose. Have you seen the coin? That nose looks J, bro. It looks J. It looks Polish. She looks European. She does not look black, bro. Look at the images of Cleopatra. She don't look black, bro.
On that side of the diaspora, if she looks like a mixture of someone from the Horn and I can see that. I could see that being the case. I could see that quite easily. But it's
like
not the
Axel
look.
or something.
It's not the look. Yeah, it's not the look. Yeah, it's more the complexion. Like, how dark was she? Was she
So you're
like?
saying you're saying the nose ain't the issue. Everything else ain't the issue.
We got
Come
all the
on.
phenotypes. We got all the phenotypes in Africa, man. Like, what are we doing? There's no phenotype that's not African. Whether it's hook nose.
So you think the way that have you seen the TV show though? Have you seen what she looks like in the TV show?
Yeah, but I don't watch that. I mean, I'm from way back in the day when it was Elizabeth Taylor. Do you get it? Yeah, and Caesar was, what's that guy's name? Oh, I've forgotten his name now. Yeah, they were lovers in real life or some shit. But yeah, I'm from that era where they were showing her as just a white woman with black hair. You know what I mean? I'm just like, nah. Yeah, even then I believed it when I was younger. But as I got older, research that had been done, it started to look really dark. You know what I mean? She would have looked like Indian kind of looking. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah. You gotta remember the Greeks would have looked like that. When we're watching 300, it's a lie. Both would have had
But this is the problem up here. I would agree if it was just like a rando Greek here coming into Kemet and then getting their way into the bloodline, cool. But we're talking about the Ptolemies. These are Alexander's boys. Alexander's general, right? Coming in there with his already family that he has in Greek, now going into Egypt with that and then usurping the throne. So you're telling me like you're still gonna see some native looks in there, like bro, they're literally coming in there taking over. When you look at Cleopatra's family tree, there's even a video on YouTube. Maybe we can have a look at that. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube that breaks down her family tree. It shows pictures of all her ancestors. They ain't looking like us, bro. They're looking Greco as hell.
Yeah, but that's
it's a full usurping. So yeah, on the Ptolemy side, it's a full usurping though. Full usurp.
Yeah, even if she got married to a super black shiny pharaoh, right? Would she still have her name? No, she wouldn't.
Is Cleopatra even Egyptian? The name.
Would she have her name? Yeah, I don't even
probably
know.
No. It's probably Greek.
Yeah. Maybe Petra, Cleo. I don't know. Cleophas. I don't know. I'm not involved, Zili. This is Greco.
But you see what I'm saying, like. But like the point I was making originally is, you see the outrage people have for like what I'm telling you, the outrage is bad. The reviews on Rotten Tomatoes is like really bad, bro, because of that whole thing about making it black. And my annoyance is, where was the outrage when they made Heru a white guy? They made all these Egyptian gods white people. Where was the outrage when they made Moses a white guy and they made all these biblical Jesus a white guy for how many years now?
Jesus.
Yeah, where's the outrage then? They don't care. But when we do that with someone who's in Africa, at the very least, I mean, Cleopatra's in Africa, at the very least, they just make her a little bit. And the woman that plays her ain't full blown Bantu looking woman. Yeah, she's got lips and she's got hair and she's got a bit of skin, but like she ain't like super African looking. She could pass for like a adopting Arab. She could pass for like
like Eddie Murphy. Oh, was it? No, Michael Jackson, right? In Remember the Time, right? He used Imam. Yeah, and Iman looks basically how Nefertiti would have.
Yeah, she looks exactly like Nefertiti, like literally. That was shocking.
Right. So I'm saying, like, I'm thinking along them lines when it comes to Cleopatra.
No, Maki, but that's not fair, man. You have to admit, though, that's thousands of years before Cleopatra. So you're definitely talking about native. You're definitely talking about natives, and that was way before no Greeks ever even existed. So it's a totally different look. Totally different look. You have to admit that.
I think Nefertiti is the first one to do plastic surgery. You know what I mean?
What?
I don't know. But yeah, her thing was out of the ordinary. It was strange. She had a strange beauty and all of that. But they say where she came from the east of Kemet. You know what I mean? On the Arabian side. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, Maki. Like, as much as we're trying to reclaim our history, I ain't really trying to claim everyone. You know what I mean? And when people go as far to say that the Vikings were black, it's like let's not be a laughing stock in it. Like let's not fulfill those memes about we was kangs. Let's keep it real within reason. Okay, the climate makes sense, the history makes sense, the depictions make sense. Boom, that's ours.
They were kangs.
No, bro. Yeah, but nah, Mikey, nah. That whole we were kangs thing is a joke, bro. You can't say every black person. You can't say every black person is a king because
I'm saying them. They're doing. I mean, we brought the idea of kingship anyway, right? They took it on board later on, and now they start calling themselves King Henry this, William that. They never had that before we had that. You know what I mean? Now they're even calling man pharaohs. I'm not even comfortable with calling man pharaoh. I'd rather call him Nasut or Nagus or Naga or you get what I'm saying? King, or just call him a king. You get me? So when you say pharaoh, it just means house of fire or something like that. You know what I mean?
But Mikey, do you think there's an issue though when black people are now claiming everything now? It becomes problematic. And this is the thing though. I'm not gonna sound dunce and pretend that
everything back. That's ours. No, we're not claiming anything that's not anyone thing. When we deal with our shit is definitely in antiquity. So any word you hear antiquity is always next to our name. Do you get it? Because we're going back past way the industrial era, the times when Euros and other people have risen up now and they're doing their thing. Now, our thing is way back in that idea of kingship and thing, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in the Americas, whether it's in Africa. We started all of this stuff, whether it's in the Middle East, whether it's India,
I hear
all of that. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
We didn't start every civilization, but we started a lot.
But I understand that. But this is the thing, though, Mikey. There's people that are claiming history from other people, where even the climate does. Like for me, there's multiple criteria, but the three main ones for me is: does the climate make sense? Does the culture correlate with African culture? Does the history, right?
Sorry, did you say the climate?
Yeah, the climate has to kind of make sense, right? Because if it's like a super cold ass place,
yeah.
And I'm not saying it's impossible that there could be black or dark skinned people there. We know that the Eskimos aren't white, they're not pale, but it's a bit more like you can have it. You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna fight over Scandinavia, bro. Like no black person, no Pan African is gonna fight over Scandinavia. I'm sorry, it'll be absurd. Anyone trying to argue with anyone, say Ragnar was a black man, I think that's absurd. Like take Kemet, take Israel, maybe parts of Asia and Arabia. And then after that, just kind of cool off because now it's sounding ridiculous. It sounded like a joke, like a laughing stock. We're gonna say everything's black now. Is that what we're gonna do? They're gonna laugh at us, bro. It doesn't even make sense. Within reason, Matthew. That's all I'm saying. Within reason. Does the climate make sense for it? Does the history make sense for it? Does the culture make sense for it? If you're gonna now run to the Native American, the Alaskans, the Scandinavians, the Aztecs. Just random cultures. Everything's black. Every civilization is black now. I don't know, bro. It sounds fishy. That's the we was kind stuff, bro. That's what that is. That's what the we was kind stuff is. Everything was black. That's it. I'm sorry. I think that's unrealistic. It's unrealistic, man. It's unrealistic, man. And that's why people don't respect us when we try and say Kemet was black, because they're over here thinking, well, you guys say everything's black. So how do we know? How can we even take that seriously? How can we even take that seriously? Exactly, Aerocho. The Hulk is a black man. Little Mermaid is a black woman. Everything's black. Superman's a black man. Everything's a black. It's like, bro. It's like chill, dog. It's like chill, dog. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that at all. I don't know about all that at all, bro.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this debate, man, is going to be sweet tomorrow, man. Hope you're present. Hope you're around. I think it's 6 o'clock our time. So hopefully Sabbath would have been up.
I think it's tomorrow. There's no Sabbath tomorrow. It's Sunday tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
It's today, 27th.
No, it's tomorrow. We changed it
tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I'll probably be in London. I'll be in London.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you
I'll probably
yeah.
hit the British Museum. I don't know whether to hit you first to get the cut and then go to the British Museum or go after. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm probably gonna hit London like 12 or 1. So I'm leaving early.
All right. Whenever you're ready, man. I'm here, man.
But it depends on whenever you're free as well. Are you going? Did you have plans on Sunday?
What?
Did you have any plans, or are you free on Sunday?
From about 4, 5, I'm free. Yeah. Really?
Okay, then I'll go to the British Museum first, and then I'll check you, and then I'll go home after that.
All right, wicked. We can do that.
Cool.
Yes. Yo, so big up people, man. This was a short one, man. I'm not gonna kill myself today, man. There's sun out there, there's fun out there, there's all sorts. You get me? Good company and all of that. So I hope you have a good evening and whatever you lot's up to. But be ready for tomorrow, the ultimate debate. You get what I'm saying? Elder Yara versus Peter Ray. Yeah. Did the 42 laws of my art influence the 10 commandments? Boom. We be there 6 GMT. You get me? Greenwich Mean Time and everything there. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man. All right, man. Peace out, people.